Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call
Ghost.
Folks, it's Monday. I know I hate Mondays just as much as I hate Sunday, but I think I hate Sunday a little bit more. Anyway, I hope you had a great weekend, folks. As you folks know, every weekend, that's why I celebrate Baller Friday. I try to live every weekend as lavish as I possibly can, and that's just how it goes, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 125 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist broadcast. And, of course, before we get into anything, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast. All right, go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that we're in effect and in the house. Once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. It's Monday. The equity markets, folks, the equities markets are shaken before the actual kickoff to earnings season, folks, and I think this is a little premature today, but once again, we've been dealing with a helter-skelter market ever since the beginning of the year, ever since the downward ending of QE2 for all the economics buffs out there of American economy. But let's just go ahead and get through the market. Once again, folks, 646-652-4869 is the number to call if you have something to say here on the broadcast. You know, I mean, of course, I don't want to hear any of these mumble-mouthed, sentence fragment-written prank calls that, you know, don't provide no insight, no type of commentary, or any lulls for that matter. But anyway, folks, once again, when I see days like these, and we saw a definite retraction in the equities markets if you were in it today, once again, I look for bottom-feeding opportunities, all right? I mean, all this investor sentiment right now of selling off, trying to liquidate assets, has to do with the European debt crisis. Once again, I hate to keep saying this every time we see a retraction of the market, but that's why you have investors liquidating their assets out here. All right? I mean, they're liquidating their assets because you guess what I've always been saying, that now that they've taken care of Greece with their bailout package and austerity measures, now the rest of Europe is falling. And why? Because of socialism. That's right, that's socialism, for Christ's sake. And if you look back in the archives, I've been saying this was going to happen. I've been saying it and saying it. You can look back in the archives. blogtalkradio.com/ghost is where every broadcast is stored and archived for history because we are the radio of record. So you can look back in the archives. I have said that what was going to happen right after Greece, we were going to have Italy. We were going to have Spain. We were going to have Portugal. Ireland, all these socialist countries are imploding from their own stagnation and mediocrity that encompasses the political philosophy and economic ideology of socialism. And that's exactly what is weighing down the market at this point in time, because it seems that they may have to come out the pocket with a little bit more bailouts for all these other socialist countries that can no longer sustain their ridiculous selves. Yeah, they can't be the Europeans like, oh, yes, I'm European. I can go get a job. I only work 5 hours a day with 3-hour lunches. Yes. Oh, yeah, I live over here in the chalet. Yeah. I mean, give me a break, all right? It's time to go out there and go to work like American people used to, all right? Now American people have adopted much like the European-style socialist model. That's why they're out there at all these social services waiting for their handout supplied by taxpayers like myself and other productive members of society out here in America, for Christ's sake, and we've just about had it. Anyway, let me go ahead and get through the markets. Then I want to take your calls. We saw a retraction, folks, and once again, I think it's a bottom-feeding opportunity. I think that these earnings are going to be up. I think Alcoa, which is going to be, have they already, I don't even know if they've released their earnings yet. But I think that this is going to put an upswing. All the earnings in the after-hour sessions are going to kick off. We're going to see some positive numbers. It's going to be a bumpy road once again because of the helter-skelter market that we have here. But I think it's going to be an opportunity for those that are getting in on some of these volatile waves, no matter whether it's large blue chip stock, whether it's mid cap or small cap. There are plays to be made and a lot of Benjamins out there to be grabbed, and it's up to you to do it. But let's get through the market. There's a retraction today. I mean, Dow Jones Industrials was down 151.44 points, a percentage decrease of 1.20%, closing out today at 12,505.80 points, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. I mean, I know it's a retraction, but let me tell you, I'm putting my money in the right places based upon my forecasts, and I've given you a pretty much a level head of what I think about when strategizing for plays out here. You know, I take a look at the landscape, base it on class strata, because you have to. I know that folks want to say that it's not about class, it's not about this. Let's be honest. This past, like I said, from February on to May, we saw a retraction in mainstream retailers like Walmart, Target, so on and so forth, and we saw an increase in high-end luxury retailers like Tiffany's and Williams & Sonoma, Lulu Athletica, Macy's. I mean, these people had 20, 30% increases on their expected earnings, for Christ's sake, during a time when we were supposed to be on shaky ground. We all remember this past spring, this past latter part of winter, for Christ's sake. I mean, we saw, gas prices go up the wazoo and have sustained at these levels since that time. We saw an increase in commodities, which a commodity spike hit everybody in the pocket when it came to groceries. And, of course, these people stopped spending. That's why you saw not meeting up to the street's expectations in companies like Walmart and Target. Well, now they are. Now they're spending, folks. All right? I'm telling you, they're spending. Why don't you go out and look for yourself? Go to a mall. Take a look at people's threads. Are they new? Are they used? Are they going out with... I mean, these are the things that you have to think about when you're out here in regular society. Take a look at what they're buying, the shoes, the clothing. Take a look at the bags they're carrying. Take a look at the trends that are being set. I mean, these are the things that you capitalize on when basing short-term or long-term plays, for Christ's sake. And that's why I'm saying, I think that, you know... These people, and I'm still going to stay to it, I think that we're 13,500 Dow Jones Industrial by the end of the year, unless these idiots in Washington can't come up with an agreement to increase the debt ceiling, and if Europe doesn't collapse, for Christ's sake, because Europe collapsing will send a shock wave out here to our markets, even though we shouldn't really care. It's not like they're producing anything. The problem is that we got a lot of financial institutions in America that have a lot of vested interest in these socialist countries. Now, what does that mean exactly? Well, these banks, you know, the places that you put your money in hopes of saving it up and gaining an interest rate, so on and so forth, well, these banks have actually accumulated assets in the bond market. And for you folks that don't know what bonds are, it's what governments issue to investors so that they can print the amount of money, that is issued per bond. That's why every time they have a printing of the presses when it comes to the money, they have a bond sale. You understand? So you go buy a government bond. I mean, somebody buys these government bonds, and when they buy them, that means more printing of the money is printed because somebody has basically purchased the bonds And it's their money that's being reprinted, I mean, in essence. But you see, if Europe collapses, a lot of our financial institutions have purchased these bonds in Greece, in Italy, in Spain, in Portugal. And it could really throw a shockwave if they lose their assets. I mean, whoever thought that you could lose money in a government bond? It's happening. And if they lose their investments out there, that means who the hell knows if your savings account is even going to be available for you at the time, because they just lost a considerable amount of investment, for Christ's sake. So that's why I'm saying you need to understand how the market works. People just say, oh, they're just printing money. They're just printing money, for Christ's sake. If that was the case, we would be like Zimbabwe. You should look at the Zimbabwe prices for products. I mean, you know, it's like 30,000 Zimbabwe dollars for a roll of toilet paper out there, because these idiots have printed out so much money that it has remained it's worthless now. All right, anyway, let me go ahead and get through the market. You people don't care about this millions of dollars of economic knowledge here. You people are just like, oh, I'm just going to tickle my asshole and see how many dingleberries I got tangled in my ass hair. Give me a break. Let's go down to the S&P 500. It is down today 24.31 points, a percentage decrease of 1.81%, closing out today at 1,319.49 points. The NASDAQ took the biggest header, for Christ's sake. I mean, good God. NASDAQ is down 57.19 points, percentage decrease of 2% flat, I should say. Down 2% flat, closing out today at 2,802.62 points on the day. And for all the folks that are out there in the FTSE, to my European brethren that are out there that are investors, that are capitalists, the FTSE didn't look much better either. The FTSE was down 1% based upon all these European debt fears. It was down 1%, 61.42 points on the negative, closing out 5,929.16 for the FTSE. Anyway, let's get to the commodity, shall we? That's going to gauge whether or not we're going to see an increase in gas prices, grocery store products, so on and so forth. You would think that since we are seeing such fears, in the markets in Europe, and the investors in the investment community are liquidating their assets, you would think that there possibly isn't going to be a spike in oil, given the fact that people aren't going to have enough money to survive out here because they're imploding from their own socialism. So I would expect a decrease in energy, and that's exactly what we saw. Brent crude is down $1.05, closing out today at $117.28 per barrel of Brent crude oil, and Brent crude is consumed by Europe and Asia. Gasoline saw a modest, very, very modest increase of $1.25. We got heating oil decreasing 89 cents. That's a percentage decrease of 0.29%. Natural gas saw an increase today. We saw some dramatic drops in it for the past couple of weeks, but we're seeing an increase today, 8 cents on the upside. Percentage increase of 2.07%. WTI sweet crude, folks, we're starting to see this come down once again. It is down $1.02. A percentage decrease of 1.06%, closing out today at $95.18 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. All right, we're seeing a lot of decreases here. Let's see. Agriculture, we got canola futures. They are down $2.40. We got cocoa futures down $41, a percentage decrease of 1.33%. We've got coffee futures down $4.25. Good God, for coffee. That's a percentage decrease of 1.61% on the day. Decrease. Corn is down. It should be down more, but it's not down enough. A decrease of $4.25. But everybody see cotton? I mean, did anybody see cotton? If you were trading cotton today, God damn it, you got your shirt probably handed to you, and then some, for Christ's sake. It was just horrible. Horrible. I mean, but, you know, before I say the price, I hope this decrease, once again, motivates those that are wearing these fruity-ass male attire. You know, these Abercrombie Fitch, this disgusting, ridiculous, nonsense Ed Hardy shirt, throw a couple of Chinese writing letters on it and a carp, and we're going to call it a shirt. And hopefully you people get inspired to throw something with a little bit more fashion sense, something with a little bit more originality, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Cotton is down, though. It is down $4.25. Or excuse me, it's down $5. Sorry, $5 it's down. That's a percentage decrease of 4.39%. Good God! Oh, I want to see some of you fruity asses that are under the age of 30, males that are under the age of 30. I want to see you in some better attire out here. Do you understand? Dress with some dignity. All right, stop with these shirts that are 8 times too small for your goddamn fat body, and we can see your man tits. All right, so that's one of the most disgusting things I hate to see out here is man tits out here. You're seeing, flaming nipple chops through some tight shirt, for Christ's sake. That was, it's just horrible. I don't want to it's disgusting. Jesus Christ, who else we got going on? We got wheat down $16. That's a percentage decrease of 2.20%. We've got sugar down after seeing increases and a major sugar spike this summer. It is down 44 cents. That's a percentage decrease of 1.50%. We got soybean futures up up 50 cents, not a modest increase. We've got lumber futures up $1.20. Oat futures down $2. Soybean oil futures down 5 cents, and looks like the bull-nosed bull dykes didn't come out for the wool today because the wool futures are down $5. Let's go to the metals because it's an interesting story here in the metals. It's interesting in the sense that you know that we're in a helter-skelter market when 2 of the mainstream metals are on the negative side and 1 of the mainstream metals are on. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Look, copper, okay, copper is down $4.30 today, all right, percentage decrease of 0.97%. You would think traditional investor fundamental would tell you that if you see decreases in equities, you would see increases in these metals, right? Wrong. All right, now I'm going to skip gold because that's where we have our abnormality, but let's take a look at silver, for Christ's sake. Silver is down 70 cents, all right? 70 cents, that's a percentage decrease of 1.94%, almost 2% on the decrease for silver. Why? Can somebody explain that to me? I mean, you're seeing decreases in the equities market. You would think that, commodities in general, with the exception of oil in this case, because oil, I mean, let's be honest with you, we're going to see a curb in demand if Europe basically implodes on its own socialism. But silver is down. I mean, it is down, like I said, 78 cents, almost 2%, closing out today at $35.83 per troy ounce of silver. Now we go take a look at gold. We saw volatile markets in the gold futures markets, but it spiked today, $12.40 it's increased. All right, closing out today at $1,554 even, all right, per troy ounce of gold. So if you go sell your gold right now and you got a pure gold, not that 10-carat crap, you got pure gold, you could sell it at $1,554 a troy ounce today, right now as we speak. Let's get to the livestock because another, mixed bag of tricks here. Live cattle, it is up 12 cents. Live cattle feeder futures are down 20 cents. And for all you people who like a couple of ham bones shoved down your gullet every now and then, you like to, throw a couple of ham bones down your goddamn suck hole. Lean hog futures, folks, are up. I mean, they are up today, $2.97, a percentage increase of, get this, 3.31%, man. Jesus Christ. A lot of people like a couple of ham bones out there. Anyway, that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. As I said, if you're invested in the market right now, I would look at these types of waves in this choppy, volatile market. The volatility is coming from low volume. And that means there's not that many investors in the market that are actually conducting transactions. Whenever you hear the term low volume, that means there's not that many people trading stocks. When you hear high volume, that means there's a lot of people trading stocks. And in my opinion, I think that what we need to realize as investors, that the American economy, as long as this debt ceiling is increased with a dramatic amount of let me spit it out, for Christ's sake, a dramatic amount of cuts, because we need to instill integrity into the American currency, and the only way by doing that is cutting these ridiculous entitlement programs, cutting these ridiculous, pathetic government expenditures that have provided nothing more than an ability for an American masses to remain stagnant in their own mediocrity, and I refuse to say it, all right? I refuse to, Jesus. Give me a drink, give me a drink. That's what I need, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Let me take a drink. Cheers to all the folks that are listening in right now and all the true capitalists. Once again, this is a temporary retraction in the market. I'm looking for bottom-feeding opportunities at this point in time, unless there is no agreement when increasing the debt ceiling of the United States, and unless Europe completely implodes on its own socialism. I'm thinking Dow Jones Industrial 13,500 at the end of the year, man. All right, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm not joking. People are starting to adapt. I mean, they're even advertising on it. One of these rental places that I saw on, one of these national rental places is actually advertising a slogan that says, a new way to shop in the new economy. A new way to shop in the new economy. The new economy. And I think that's what people are adjusting to right now. The new economy, as I see it, is that the middle class has spurts of consumer activity and consumer confidence, spikes of it. You know, I mean, they're having to cut back on certain seasons, having to, spike back up when they've saved, so on and so forth. But when you see everybody in that upper class strata, everybody that is making over $250,000 a year, these people are spending money, all right? I mean, that's where I have made my plays as far as short-term gains are concerned in the equities markets, in playing some of these retail stocks that are gauged towards the high-end retailer, all right? Because they're the ones that are getting these 30%, 20% increases in the quarters, because the rich folk are blowing their cash out here, baby. They're spending money. I know I am. Anyway, cheers, baby. Cheers to all the true capitalists out there. I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I want to take your calls. Please spread the word about the True Capitalist radio broadcast, and go to the forums, go to the blogs, go to the social networks, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. Let me go ahead and take a sip of this Johnny Walker Blue Label, because drinking is what I like to do. That's what I like to do, baby. Let me take a sip of this. I love it. I'm sorry. It's beautiful to be a capitalist, baby. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. Oh, good God. Anyway, I want to hear from you, 646-652-4869. Did everybody see Obama come out today in his press conference trying to give his best impression of Henry Clay out here? Did everybody see that, for Christ's sake? I mean, wasn't that ridiculous? He came out acting as if he was, the great compromiser of compromisers out here. You know what I mean? He was like, well, I'm trying to negotiate with my party that they're going to have to, eat something as relates to their sacred cows and their base, and the Republicans has to do it too. I mean, are you kidding me, Obama? Come on, man. Like a brother would tell me off the street asking me for change and me denying him. Come on, man. Come on, man. Feed me more lies that are a little bit more articulate, detail-based, and believable than this, Mr. President. Come on. Are you kidding me? You're the great compromise. What are you, Henry Clay out here? If you were Henry Clay, we wouldn't even be in this predicament, Mr. President. I mean, if you were Mr. Yes We Can, jiving my way all the way into the White House with the Yes We Can slogan type of feller that you were in your campaign, maybe, just maybe, you'd be able to broker up some kind of an agreement with all these soulless scumbags in Washington. But in my opinion, Mr. President, it seems like they are running you. You know, John Boner, plastic-faced Pelosi, Harry Scary Reid, Chuck Kick the American People in the Balls Schumer, all those people are running you, Mr. President, and I think it's a disgrace. Don't come out here and wave your fingers in our faces and acting as if you're the great compromiser, like you're Henry Clay up in here. He thinks he's Harry Clay, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this? 646-652-4869. Obama says he's ready for an agreement. He says that he's willing to put Social Security cuts, Medicaid, Medicare cuts. He's willing to put this and that. It's the Republicans. He's trying to pass the ball that it's the Republicans' fault. It's the Republicans' fault. It's the right. I think it's both of you idiots' fault. Both of you idiots aren't really addressing the crux of the problem, and you're just doing political pomp for the next election, just like you typically do. This is a serious situation where we need statesmen, where we need true leadership out here that can actually lead America into the right direction. And all we have is a bunch of disgusting, pompous, no-knowledge-having bureaucratic jerks. That's what we have here in Washington, D.C., and it's a disgrace. All right? I mean, it's an utter disgrace. Anyway, let's take some calls here. 646-652-4869. Obama holds a press conference trying to act like Henry Clay. What'd you think about it? Did you see it? Area code 207. What's up? You're on the horn.
Poop tickler? What kind of a name?
Yeah, we're not starting that today, you ass clown. 502, what's up? You're on the horn. What do you think about it? Well, that cheap government-assisted phone that you got ain't worth the crap. All I can hear is you deep-throating the goddamn son of a bitch. 403, you there?
Pinkie Pie for President 2012.
See, another idiot that has some cheap-ass, made in Kung Pao, China kind of phone. We can't understand you idiots, for Christ's sake. I mean, what are y'all working with out here? Aren't we in the new age where we don't have to have phones that make your goddamn voice sound too overly modulated and it sounds stupid? Jesus Christ. 678, what's up? You're on the horn. What you think about Obama, baby? What do you think about Obama, baby?
Why are you racist?
I'm not a racist. What do you think about Obama? What do you think about him?
You're racist.
No, you see, you can sit here and sputter out a sentence fragment like some stupid deaf mute. That's all you've learned, with some Helen Keller type of learning abilities. But we want to know if you actually have an opinion on Barack Obama and have an opinion of your own instead of being some simple-minded, stupid, toothless idiot derelict that we're going to have to take care of with our tax dollars. Now, do you have an opinion about our president there, Fruit Bowl?
What?
Do you have an opinion about the president? We want to hear your opinion. You're representing the youth right now. There are tens of thousands of people. Listen to me, son. Think about what you're doing here. There are tens of thousands of people all across the world, countries all over the world listening to you right now. A lot of these people are young people. You are representing the youth at this point in time. So articulate in your own words, with your own thoughts, what you think about the... Oh, don't hang on. Oh, come on. Oh. You see, this is what I'm saying, folks. He got scared and ran away. And why he ran away, folks, is because there ain't nothing going on up there, It's on cruise control in the brains of the masses of the youth out here. They've been Ritalin and Prozac and Xanax and all them other brain drugs out. I mean, they have lost cognitive reasoning. They can't even construct an original thought process about something that you asked them. Did you hear him? It sounded like he had a headache, just putting the brain cells together to figure out if there was something he could say out of his student's scatterbrained mind, for Christ's sake. I mean, give me a break. Give me a drink after that. Give me a drink. But this is the youth of America, folks. I kid you not. This is it. I mean, I was waiting for this guy to say something because I'm interested. I'm interested if the youth of America are not just a bunch of zombies, They're not just a bunch of zombies that are zonked out and just kind of, brains. I mean, because that's what I think that the youth of America is encompassing, a bunch of zombies that are trying to, suck the knowledge and the potential intellectual curiosity of those around them. That's what I personally think. Anyway, let me take a drink of this, and then we're moving on to another caller here. We're supposed to be talking about Barack Obama coming out today and damn press conference, making his best impression of Henry Clay. I want to hear what you got to say about it, all right? Good stuff. Let's take some calls here. 801, what's up? You're there? Are you right there?
Hello?
What's up?
I heard this interesting statistic that 99% of capitalists were either gay or racist. Is that true?
Where'd you read that? Give me a quote right now. Where's the publication?
TheCapitalistArmy.com.
Yeah, that's what I thought, you stupid little fruit bowl, for Christ's sake. How in the world are you going to call up with that, Richard Simmons out of the pooper type voice and attempt to try to corner me in some kind of position? I mean, what are you trying to attempt by doing this?
I'm trying to make you mad, bro.
You're not making me mad. As a matter of fact, I pity your ass. I mean, first of all, you sound like you're definitely going to be that kid from Who's the Boss. Remember Jonathan? Oh, Jesus Christ, have you seen the latest picture of him, for Christ's sake? He looks like some drugged-out, trans-testicled, cross-dressing, red hair, wrinkled around the mouth from having too many blowjob idiots out there on a gay dance floor. That's what you're going to be, 801. I mean, do you have any, what's your future, all right? Enough of me. Who are you? What's your future? What do you have planned for yourself?
I'm a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, you know what? Those become a dime a dozen, all right? Pretty cool guys come a dime a dozen. What makes you cooler than everybody else?
I don't know, bro.
Of course you don't know. You want to know why? Because you can't come up with the damn brain cells to concoct an original thought. So what makes you cool if you can't even communicate properly? I'm sitting over here giving you a verbal bitch slap, and all you can say is these sputtering out sentence fragment memes that, somebody told somebody else to tell somebody else to tell somebody else. Come up with your own original thought process right now. Amuse us right now, 801. Go.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? What? Does everybody hear this, folks? This is the youth of America, folks. This is the youth. I'm not joking. This is stupid, imbecilic youth America. This is shitbag America, for Christ's sake. Now do you know why I get pissed? Now do you know why it hurts to wake up every morning, for Christ's sake? This is the future. This is the future out here. Hold on, he's still there. One more time, 801. Can you concoct an original thought process? We already know that you don't have enough testosterone to make your voice fully deep. So why don't you concoct at least some kind of an original thought process so you can swoon the intellectual prowess of anybody that happens to be, half-ass articulate in the audience today. Go ahead, 801.
What am I trying to make an original sentence about, bro?
See,
Anything?
Once again, he doesn't know shit from Shinola. This is the typical response to those that have been brought up in public school. They know they can just kind of BS around the answer or BS around actually, answering a question by just saying, well, what am I supposed to do? I mean, what am I supposed to... This is bureaucracy. This is our country. Do you understand why I get up on here every goddamn day of my life? I give you 3 hours. 3 hours of my goddamn life. I mean, I'm shooting pearls to you idiots. I'm giving you financial advice. I'm telling you things that no one in this goddamn life would ever tell you. And this is it. This is what you people are doing. I mean, you're listening to it, all right? You're listening to the youth of America today, and I kid you not. I kid you not. This is it. I know you people are like, oh, there's no way. This is it. No, this is real. This is real, and it's a shame that, this is going to be the future of this country. I mean, don't you idiots understand that? I mean, good God. It's the future of the country, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. And then these people are bitching and moaning that I can't find a job. I can't find a job. There are jobs plentiful around. All right? You just got to go and move to them and work at them. The problem is that incompetent three-brain cell jerk dicks like the one we just heard here, the previous caller, these people believe that they should get, $75,000 a year because they're flipping burgers on a grill somewhere. I mean, this is the type of mentality that they have. This is a disgrace. That's why America is being flushed down the proverbial toilet, and this is why America, as I see it, in the long term, is going to be a thing of antiquity, I mean, unless we legalize the immigrants that are in here, because they're the only ones working. Believe it or not, the American people aren't working. 53% of the American economy is comprised of entitlements, for Christ's sake. Can you believe this crap? I mean, 53% of our country's economy is dependent on these useless jerkasses getting checks at the first of the month. And do you think by the sound of some of these youths that are calling up, do you think that these people are going to be able to somehow catapult us into the new? I mean, no, absolutely not. So that's why I'm calling on the capitalists. I'm calling on the capitalists, the individuals that do have the mental prowess to be above this ridiculous simplicity. Those that go beyond mediocrity, that aren't complacent with the average status quo, that want to accomplish more than being some simplistic meatbag with a bowl of mush in that cranium they call a head. It's ridiculous. Let me take another caller here. We're supposed to be talking about Obama holding a damn press conference, trying to act like Henry Clay, for Christ's sake. The of all compromisers, yeah, right. Jesus Christ. Who else? We got anybody, engineer, for Christ's sake? All right, 201, you're on the horn. What's up?
Hey, Ghost, I want to know what you have against SpongeBob.
Shut up, all right? I don't have anything against SpongeBob or any of those stupid, dumb little cartoons. It's you stupid idiots that fail to grow up, all right? You idiots fail to grow up. You need to realize that, I got to take responsibility for myself. I can't live in Mommy's basement. I can't go out and continue to, smell paint thinner on the weekends and come back home and Mom will make me a Red Baron pizza. I just can't keep doing it. You can't keep doing it, you idiot. But no, you haven't. You see, I find it funny that, these males, and have you seen some of these males, the bronies and all these other idiots that follow these dumb animated cartoons and actually take them literal, which they're meant for young kids. This isn't some pseudo-adult-like cartoons like the Looney Tunes were, per se. No, these are cartoons that are geared towards 8-year-old girls. I mean, these are cartoons that are geared towards young children, and you've got males that are over the age of 18, 20s, 30s, that are actually comprising themselves of some sort of a community that appreciates this crap. All right? So all I'm saying is, folks, is that this is just utterly disgusting. And as we continue to hear each caller after caller after caller, do you think that America is going to be able to be the bastion of capitalism that it was in the 80s, that it was in the 90s? Do you think it'll ever be the bastion of capitalism? Or do you feel, as I feel, that we are the bastards? We are the bastards of capitalism. I want to hear from you. Area code 319, you're on the horn. What's up?
Hello.
Yeah, you sound like a perv. I don't want to talk to you. 912, what's up? Man, you're playing with your Peter Popper. 509, you're on the horn.
Hello?
Yeah.
I think the problem is that Obama and all the guys who are in Congress, etc., that are arguing, they're career politicians. They're trained to try and manipulate each other into thinking. But we need some guy who isn't a career politician. He just knows the fundamentals of our country, and he understands capitalism, like Ronald Reagan, for example. We need someone like him.
I hate to say it, and look, there was a lot of faults with Reagan also. I mean, let's be honest. Reagan did increase spending, and of course the conservatives' response for Reagan that he increased spending was the fact that, we were in the Cold War. We were in the Cold War. Yeah, but do we really need Star Wars for $1 trillion or whatever the hell it cost? Do we need, all this garbage that, I mean, the damn Soviet Union fell on its own economic policies anyway, so what difference does it make? But I do have to agree that when it came to his economic policies as it relates to the tax code, as it relates to business, that were excellent for the time. I mean, let me tell you, it was Reagan's economic policy that was ran. Jesus Christ, forgot the guy's name. That was the treasurer at the time and the economic guy. I think it was. Jesus Christ, I forgot his name offhand. But those were great times. I mean, I know that there were some po people in America that are going to sit over here and say, "Oh, baby, that ain't right, baby. That's when I got hooked on crack cocaine, baby. That's when I got hooked on crack cocaine. I was in the hood, baby. That ain't fair, baby." You understand? Well, look, that's the bad part about capitalism, folks. There's losers. And you see, that's what the communists and the socialists and any other collective form of economic ideology try to exploit. They exploit the fact that, oh, look at the poor. The poor needs to rise up, and they need to do this and do that. And then once the poor rise up, as we've seen in all communist models, what happens? They make demagogues out of the heads of bureaucracy, which is just as pathetic, which is just as it's more ridiculous than anything you can imagine. So give me a break. All right? Capitalism is nature. Capitalism is much like nature. Do you understand? If you look at any living organism, just go into the woods. Go into some place where there's a lot of ecosystems surrounding you, insects, animals, birds. You'll notice that they're all killing and eating something else that was alive on this earth to sustain itself. It's the way of nature. And unfortunately, the food chain stops with humanity. And unfortunately, we've had these collectivists and these people that believe that communism is the way to go manipulate the masses with this political romanticism that if we feed every human being, we clothe every human being, we house every human being, that somehow we're going to be in some great form of utopia on this planet caravan we call Earth. But what I am suggesting, and this is why we're seeing a lot of changes within our environments, we're seeing a lot of changes with the world, is because we have too many goddamn people on the planet. And it's one thing to have too many people on the planet and they're all productive, because if we had a whole planet that was productive, we wouldn't just be on this planet. We'd go and colonize space by this time. You understand? We'd have other suitable solutions to continue to sustain life that is produced on this earth so it won't be a burden on the natural resources of this planet. But no, that's not what's happening here on this planet, is it? No, you know what's happening here? I'll tell you what's happening here. You've got these political romanticists, these assholes that feed all this crap to the simplistic masses, the Che Guevaras, the Fidel Castros, the Karl Marxes, these people that, they talk to a bunch of idiots and they tell them things that'll make them go, yeah, yeah, yeah. And there, they've got some kind of political philosophy, for Christ's sake. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I want to hear from you. We were talking about how Obama's holding a press conference with his best impression of Henry Clay, saying that, he's put his balls on the table. Now it's time for the Republicans to put their balls on the table, all right? And, of course, John Boehner, which is the Speaker of the House out there, he was saying that, well, it's not up to him, it's up to the House Democrats, because the House Democrats apparently want to increase taxes. Oh, that's great, isn't it? They're staunch. The Democrats, according to Boehner over here, supposedly, these people are so obstinate when it comes to raising these taxes that the Democrats are willing to throw the goddamn American economy into default if they don't get some kind of tax increase upon the quote-unquote wealthy. And I think it's a disgrace, is really what it is. It's an utter disgrace what's happening here. America, the only place in the world where you get penalized for being prosperous, where you get penalized for being successful. It's pathetic. Give me a drink on that note. Give me a goddamn drink. Raise taxes. Are you kidding me? I'm getting raped here. Do you understand? Not only me and other tax taxpayers across the United States of America, we're getting raped every time we not only have to pay the feds, you know? We got to pay the federal government, but sometimes we got to pay state governments. Luckily in Texas you don't have to pay state governments. You got to pay municipalities when it comes to property taxes and other fishing and hunting licenses and all. I mean, you could just add up the amount of taxes that one has to pay. It's disgraceful. You understand? I mean, I'm getting raped here, for Christ's sake. I mean, I'm getting extorted money out of my pocket. You know, I worked hard for it, damn it. All right? It's no coincidence that, I have so much insight about so many things, for Christ's sake. All right? Because, let me tell you something. I'm getting extorted money out of my pocket because, some poor people want to get fat on disgusting food, on food cards? You know that food cards are taken at goddamn fast food joints now in some parts of the country, for Christ's sake? Huh? That's great, isn't it? Yeah, that's just beautiful. Jesus Christ. And then the housing voucher programs, that's even worse. That's even worse, but let's not even go there. Anyway, John Boner says that possibly not going to be a deal because the House Democrats want to increase taxes, and that they're staunch about it. They're not going to budge from it. And I think that's a disgrace. I think these House Democrats need to take their goddamn bureaucratic heads out of their disgusting, clogged-up poopers and realize that you can only tax capitalists so much before we take our assets and go to another emerging market that's more favorable to our persuasion, if you will, because of our risk and investment, so on and so forth. So I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. Let's take some calls here. Area code 586, you're on the horn. What's up?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, is your engineer a racist?
Is that a squeaky door or is that a squeaky chair? Oh, man, because if it's a squeaky chair, we know you're a fat ass. But if it's a squeaky door, then we know that your mom came in the room. So which one is it? Which one is it, 586? Don't just sit there like your goddamn little bitch that just got slapped. Why don't you say something?
You're an alcoholic.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, boy. You see what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to put these goddamn youths into lower than leprechaun's nutsack mode. You understand? They ain't got nothing to say. Let me have another drink. Give me a drink, engineer, for Christ's sake, man. You're just sitting there with a goddamn... Give me a goddamn drink. Just goddamn drink and shut up. Anyway, we're talking. I'm trying to talk about goddamn Barack Obama coming out here trying to act like Henry Clay. We've got John Boner saying that, we're not going to be able to come to an agreement because the House Democrats want to raise taxes and they're willing to put the United States into default for it. And nobody wants to talk about it, for Christ's sake. I mean, the whole goddamn, not only American economy, but the world economy is at risk here if these assholes in Washington don't come up to some kind of an agreement. So if you're listening to me, if you want to make an impact, all right, if you want to get some lulls or something, why don't you call your goddamn congressman, huh? Why don't you call your goddamn senator? They work for you. They work for you. So why don't you call them up and say, hey, are you going to get your heads out of your goddamn asses and realize that you need to come up with a goddamn agreement? Give me a break. 646-652-4869. We're going to take a couple of more callers, then we're going to move on to the next subject matter. Man, it just irks me, man. It just boils my blood, these goddamn soulless cash whores in Washington. Good God. You've listened to the past couple of callers. You've listened to our future, for Christ's sake. It doesn't look good, man. It doesn't look good, man. It hurts, man. It hurts to wake up every morning, for Christ's sake. It hurts to wake up every morning, man. Good God, oh, Jesus Christ. Get this mic out of my... Get this mic out of my face. Jesus Christ. Let me take a drink here, for Christ's sake. It's sick, man. There's no hope, man. There's no hope here. Don't you people out there in the internet understand that? Jesus Christ. Give me a drink. All right, give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic. Sorry, folks. I just get jaded. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you were the host of this broadcast and got the amount of ignorance, utter bowels of society coming at you with sentence fragments and utter, borderline mental retardation, you'd be a little upset too. You'd be a little jaded too, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. I mean, I try and get up here for 3 hours. I tell you people, just unbelievable insight about finance, about economics, about how to make money. I mean, I can't take this crap anymore. I mean, I'm depressed. I can't take this crap, for Christ's sake. Give me a crap, for Christ's sake. Jeez. Give me a drink, man. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, folks. I'm getting off keister here. Let me just change the subject matter, and maybe I'll feel a little better. Let me get me one more drink. One more, man. Once it hits your lips, it's so good, man. Johnny Walker Blue Label. I'm gonna talk about the next subject matter because that'll cheer me up. All right, that'll cheer me up, and I want to talk a little bit about the greatest state in the world, and I'm talking about Texas, baby. That's right. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Texas because let me tell you what Texas is doing. It's saying no to the federal government when it comes to micromanaging regulation across the United States, all right? And what is causing the big uproar out here in Texas? Well, a freaking light bulb. That's right, a freaking light bulb. That's right. If you are unaware, there are no more incandescent light bulbs. And for you simplistic idiots that don't know what incandescent light bulbs are, well then Google it up yourself, you morons, all right? Anyway, the federal government has outlawed them. You can't sell them, you're not supposed to have them, so on and so forth, all right? Now, what light bulbs are you supposed to use? Well, you're supposed to use these ridiculous fluorescent lights, which if you happen to break, believe it or not, it's a hazardous material. That you shouldn't breathe in. I mean, it's got mercury in there and all kinds of crap, which are like, what are they, $6-7 for one of these little fluorescent light bulbs? Or you can go get an LED light bulb, which is just as expensive, if not more expensive, than the fluorescent light bulb. And, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, why exactly is the government, cracking down on incandescent light bulbs when, guess how much it costs to buy an incandescent light bulb? Huh? Guess how much? 40 cents. All right? 40 cents is how much it costs for an incandescent light bulb. And then you've got the government saying, no, we're gonna regulate the market. We're going to make it illegal to sell incandescent light bulbs, and we're going to force the American public in a tight economy, in a jobless rate spiking economy, and a non-job creating economy. We're going to go out there and force these people to pay $9-10 a goddamn fluorescent light, LED light, so on and so forth. All right? You know it and I know it. I think it's a disgrace. 40 cents, all right, is what an incandescent light bulb costs. 40 cents, and the government, the federal government, the one that cares about you, wants you to pay, $8-9 for a damn fluorescent bulb so that you can save the goddamn, what are we saving, right? What are we saving? The bulb breaks, mercury is in the air, you're infecting your family. So that's what fluorescent gives you. All right, LED, I mean, okay, yeah, it's more energy efficient, but it costs out the ass. All right? Well, anyway, out here in Texas, we finally said that the federal government can't micromanage us anymore. We're gonna keep manufacturing incandescent light bulbs out here. It's getting to the point now where it may become a black market product. I mean, this may be the equivalent of, smuggling marijuana from state to state. I kid you not. I kid you not. If you buy light bulbs in Texas and you go across Texas lines into the greater United States of America, you could be committing a federal crime. All right? I kid you not. This is how I see it. This is why it's going to go through court systems. It's going to go through a whole bunch of nonsense. All right? Read up for it on your own, for Christ's sake. Incandescent light bulbs are going to be like cocaine. They're going to be like cocaine. I mean, just imagine you can come down here to Texas and get 40-cent light bulbs, right? And you can kind of smuggle them up like a mule to one of these states out here that are forced to, pay $8-9 a goddamn a fluorescent light bulb. Go up there and say, "Here, I got an incandescent light bulb right here, $2, $2.50, $3. Here, come on." I mean, you understand? Incandescent light bulbs becoming cocaine. It'd be great. I mean, only in America, only in an over-regulated, over-bureaucratic, over-big brother government in our face, America. What do you think about this? Area code 226, you're on the horn. What's up?
I don't really care, actually.
That's such an old prog, it's stupid. 209, what's up?
Fuck you, Texas. Fuck you, Lone Star Man.
Yeah, real funny. Yeah, real funny. Real funny. Asshole. 780, what's up?
Shit.
Yeah, you're an idiot. Let's take some Skype callers, for Christ's sake. Who we got here? We got Owl Mix. What's up?
I'm not a racist. That's what's so insane about this. I'm not a racist. That's what's so insane.
I mean, first of all, I couldn't understand what the hell you're saying. Second of all, overmodulated bass. Third of all, get a new freaking phone, you stupid milky-licking piece of chicken-eating corn boy crap. 786, you're on the horn.
Hello?
Yeah.
Go. Hey, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Nothing much. Actually, I have something to say about those incandescent light bulbs.
Go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I live down here in Florida. I'm using them right now. I'm in my bathroom. That is just the stupidest thing I've heard. I used to live in Texas, and I mean, I gotta say, I love it. I love it a lot more there than here. But I mean, that's just stupid. I mean, they're not thinking about the people that have the families, and if one breaks, they don't know about it. Did they say anything about it being hazardous?
No, this has actually been a law that has happened. I mean, if you're buying incandescent light bulbs right now in any store, they're the last remaining left on your shelf. This was passed, in one of the many bills that were passed during the tenure of the liberal-dominated government when the Democrats had control of the Senate and the House and the presidency, which was after 2008. They passed this crap to where it's illegal. It's illegal to have these. It's illegal to sell them now. And the only thing that you're able to buy legally under the federal mandate. Remember, this is a federal mandate. That means that the federal government is forcing everybody in the nation to oblige this. That they need to buy fluorescent. They need to buy LED. And like you said, I mean, what about people with families? What about people with, that use a lot of electricity? That bulbs go out. That bulbs get cracked. It's a lot easier to go out and get an incandescent 40-cent light bulb, put it in the damn light bulb, and that's all there is to it, as opposed to going down to wherever you're going to get your light bulbs at and paying $8-9 out the pocket for a freaking fluorescent. It's stupid, man. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me why these soulless cash whores, and remember, this was initiated by the Democrats, folks. This was initiated by the liberals, by the Democrats. Why they would do this when they're supposed to be the party for the people? Huh? I mean, what happened? They're supposed to be the party for the people here, and they're forcing the people to be extorted. This is legal extortation. Now, exploitation, excuse me. Now, why are they forcing people to buy fluorescent bulbs? Why are they forcing people to buy LED? Well, guess who donated to their campaign contribution accounts, folks? I'm not joking! So this is all because of, politics and favoritism and cronyism. It's a disgrace. Anyway, 786, man, thanks for calling, man. Maybe you should come back to Texas. I mean, Florida is literally the colon of America. You know what I mean? I wouldn't take a dirty diarrhea crap in Florida. Area code 403, what's up? You're on the horn.
Pinkie Pie for President 2012.
Stupid brony idiot. All right, did everybody see my tweet of a brony weekend, for Christ's sake? I mean, that was uncovered to me by a listener who tweeted that. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It's sick. It's just sick. Sick-ass, brony, twisted ass clowns. Borderline, Woody Allen, butt-loving pedophile, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Who else we got? 208, you're on the horn. What's up?
Hey, Ghost. Finally, I have a chance to actually tell you my opinion. You're hearing me, right?
Go for it. Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, man.
You're hearing a lot of these people. I honestly started watching you because of the trolling. But I'm getting tired of you insulting everybody. I'm 18 years old, and I have a legitimate opinion about all these things. I'm probably the worst kind of person in your opinion. I am a gay,
let's hear your opinion.
brony,
Let's hear your opinion.
And I'm a furry. But I actually care about politics. I don't even know where to start with you. I could care less about light bulbs. Honestly, that's the least of America's worries right now, all right? Now, okay, about Obama, you're talking a lot of crap about that guy, but he hasn't been in office very long, and it takes
shut up, you stupid mumbling, stumbling, brony little jerk, all right? I mean, you're a brony and a furry. You can't even concoct a sentence. I mean, say your goddamn point, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. I mean, did you hear this?
I am 18 years old, okay? And I'm...
Just say your freaking point, all right? I mean, I gave you a good 10 to 20 seconds to sit there and get you to get your point across, but no! You tried to mumble a bunch of sentence fragments together in an attempt to think that you know what you're talking about. Son, you do not. You sound like all the other dumb jerk dicks that called prior, trying to, get some kind of a rise out of me or something, but failed to do so. You want to know why? Because I'm making you look lower than Mini-Me's nutsack, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, I'm making you look lower than Madonna's clitoris that hangs down below her knees. Do you understand what I'm saying, boy? Jesus Christ, who else we got going on over here? Area code 912, you're on the horn. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How's it going?
I fell asleep in the show, so I have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, maybe you need to take a 5-hour energy, son. It's the summer! It's the summer. What are you going to sleep for Christ's sake? Do you work? Do you work, for Christ's sake? I think not. Get this idiot off. Let's see who else we got going. Let's get another Skype person. Let's get somebody else out here that's from Skype. El Foxo, you there?
Do what you want, because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're...
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Pirate songs, yeah, that's what we need out here. Anyway, we're 2 minutes in to the second hour of the True Capitalist radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything, I'd like for everybody to please go to the social networks, go to the blogs, go to the forum posts, retweet the broadcast, and spread it around like wildfire. Spread it around like wildfire. There's all kinds of little buttons underneath the player, folks. All right? You see those little buttons under there? You got a little Facebook like button. You got a little tweet this button. You got this. You got that. Use and abuse those buttons. It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. It's just a freaking click. I'm sorry, man. I'm just getting a little hyper, man. I just can't believe all these fruit bowls. I mean, good God. I mean, it's smelling up this broadcast like butt crack. I mean, there are so many fruity bastards listening in, it smells like the inside of an ass in here. Jesus Christ. Let's take some more calls, for Christ's sake. Who else do we got, engineer? 816, you're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost.
How's it going?
Not bad, but I just wanted to ask you one thing.
Go for it.
I'm sexually attracted to a pony, and since you're a cowboy, I was wondering what you had to say about that.
You're sexually attracted to a pony? What makes you sexually attracted to it? What, it's well hung or something?
No, actually, it's a female pony, and it has it's just attractive. You'd have to see it.
It's attractive. So, what are you thinking? You thinking going steady or something? I don't get it. What do you want to do with this pony?
Well, you see, I want to get it in my bed, and then.
Yeah, you see, you already ruined it just by you sounding like some fruiter. Did you hear him? He sounded like some stupid bitch fruiter. Did you see that?
I want to put it in my bed.
Stupid idiot. Get him off. Get this brony idiot off. That's enough with these bronies, all right? It's enough with these bronies already. They're sick, man. There's something wrong with you people. There's something wrong in your head, for Christ's sake. You cannot look at yourself in between your beady eyes and actually be proud of yourself that you're some kind of a fruit bowl brony. You know, you can't be proud of yourself. This is a defense mechanism to prevent you from looking at life in reality. You know, you don't want to look at reality that, I'm still living with Mammy, nobody wants to whack my wiener, I look like a disgusting, pathetic waste of human flesh, and the only way I can get any kind of social interaction is to participate in some ridiculous little subculture of Woody Allen butt-loving pedophiles called bronies. Oh, that's great, huh? Jesus Christ. You shall be ashamed of yourselves. You should choke yourself to death, all you bronies. 209, you're on the horn. Or 509, my bad. 509, you're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm not bad. I mean, just getting bombarded by bronies up in here. What's going on with you?
Well, I got a few comments to make. One of them is about Texas. When you defended it, you're saying all these things, but you're forgetting to mention that Texas has created over half the jobs in the USA just over the last couple of years.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I've said that many times prior to this broadcast. I mean, pretty much I've told everybody that, hey, if you want a job out here in America, you come down here to Texas. And let me tell you, I count countless amounts of driver's plates, car plates of different people from all over the country. So, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. We are generating economy while everybody's real estate prices have gone down. The Texas has gone up, baby. I mean, I sold my house in Leander, geez Christ, that was about last summer, at the end of August. And, moved here to downtown Austin off of West 6th Street in a badass high-rise condominium overlooking the city, beautiful. And since I've gotten this high-rise condominium, the goddamn cost or the price of the condominium has gone up. So I could sell off now and generate a profit, or rent this out potentially to some hotshot or something and move on to another property. For Christ's sake, I'm not joking. So yeah, I mean, I love Texas. God bless Texas. As a matter of fact, let me have a drink to Texas. Everybody out there, a drink to the greatest state in the union, the greatest state in the world, Texas, baby. I love Texas. God damn, I love Texas. Let me get a drink here. Some good stuff. 509, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
The other thing is this whole light bulb thing. The Democrats don't give a crap about the environment. They're just all the bureaucracies and whatnot. Sorry, I'm forgetting the word for it, but just the group.
Yeah, they got lobbied. They got people to put money in their campaign contribution accounts. And it was these LED people, these fluorescent people, these energy people, these
green people.
I mean, why do you think that we have all these initiatives into so-called green technology thanks to the American tax-paying dollar? Huh? That's just the way it is, man. It makes me sick. And, here you got families, just imagine, these families out here got to support children. They got to go out and buy a goddamn $8-9 fluorescent bulb because the federal government says, We ain't gonna let you, baby. We ain't gonna let you get no incandescent light bulb for 40 cents a bulb, baby, because we want you to buy fluorescent. We want you to buy fluorescent and LED, baby, and that's all there is to it, baby. You understand? That's all there is to it. You want to know why, baby? You want to know why? I bet you know why, because it's Junkyard America, baby. That's what this is. Oh, yeah, Junkyard America. Oh, yeah. Come on down, baby. We turning everybody into bread seekers. Come and walk that bread line, baby. Yeah. Come and get your food card. Come and get your housing voucher program, baby. Welcome to the new Junkyard America, baby. Everybody dependent on the government. Everybody dependent on the government. Sing it with me now. Everybody dependent on the government. Yeah. Shake your booty hole. Junkyard America. That's the way it is, baby. That's just the way it is. You understand? That's just the way it is, all right? Anyway, I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869. We were talking about how Texas is saying no to the federal government to regulating our light bulbs. I want to hear what you have to say about it. Area code 763. You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost. How you doing? This is Ion Bash.
How's it going?
Pretty good. What I gotta basically say about the LED light bulbs, at least, is that they are worth buying. Even though they cost more, they do last 50 times longer on average.
Well, no, I'm not arguing with the technology as far as it lasting longer than an incandescent light bulb or any other bulb for that matter. What I'm arguing is that, there are families out here that are penny pinching. They're getting hit up at the pump because of the high energy costs that we saw that are barely coming down since last March. We saw a spike in commodities which hit people in the pocketbook at the grocery store. I mean, so all I'm just saying, the thing we need less, the thing that we need less is another tax on the American people, and that's what this light bulb mandate is. Because it's a mandate. By making incandescence illegal, you are forcing a mandate upon the American people that they should buy fluorescent LED, and these things are pricey. They're costly, and there's no way that they're going to continue to come out the pocket for this nonsense. You understand? And I think that you're hitting the consumer right in the pocketbook, and I think it's sad. I think that the damn, the bureaucrats that are in Washington today that are sitting here trying to implement this nonsense is ridiculous. I mean, how can they sit here and claim that they're being for the people and by the people when they're forcing these people to buy the damn incandescent light bulbs? I mean, I agree with you, but geez. Like I said, like a black man would tell you after you told him you ain't got no change to give him, come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, that's all I'm saying,
Yeah, but the main thing is that LEDs actually save you about 90% compared to incandescent, just in general, because they last longer. They use 90%.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with you there, and I'm not arguing with you there. What I'm saying is, though, American people don't allocate that much capital in their personal finance to just purchase light bulbs, all right? They're used to just saying, here, let me get these ones for 40 cents a piece, and, let me buy a whole bunch of them, and let me go ahead and, save them, and just in case one goes out, I have one under the cupboard, and I'm going to put it in. You can't buy them like that as a LED replacement. I mean, you're going to be blowing $100 on light bulbs if you buy enough replacements for the light bulbs you need for your appliance, for your lighting. So, I mean, I'm not debating whether it lasts long or whether it saves energy. Who gives a crap? I'm talking about costs. I'm talking about the money coming out of people's pockets. That's what I'm talking about. All right? I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869. Enough of talking about light bulbs, for Christ. We're talking about light bulbs. Enough of this crap. I want to talk about something else here. I want to talk about an Oklahoma pharmacist. I don't know if you folks are familiar with this. But we have a pharmacist out of Oklahoma who was being robbed by the bowels of society. And in the midst of that robbery, the pharmacist owner pulled out his gat and dispensed, citizen justice upon the robbers robbing his business establishment. He shoots one of them in the head. That robber goes down. The other one runs out like a puss, starts running out. So the pharmacist hops over and tries to run after the other one. He can't catch up to him. So he goes in, according to reports, gets another gun, goes back to the robber that shot in the head in his store, goes over him, and unloads about 6 rounds up in this piece of crap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was robbing his store. I mean, it plainly showed that this goddamn robber had a goddamn gun to his head, and, he shot him in the head once, and then, just to make sure this idiot was no longer a waste or a detriment on human society, he shot him dead just to put him out of his misery, for Christ's sake. Well, anyway, this pharmacist is being sentenced to prison for life for doing this crap. For life in Oklahoma. I mean, what? People are getting put away for protecting themselves, for Christ's sake? That is a disgrace to America. It is an injustice. It is an utter injustice that this man, a pharmacist, a business owner out of Oklahoma, be convicted of murder because he shot robbers, armed robbers coming in trying to take his property upon him. It is an injustice. And I think it's sad that this man, an independent businessman, Jerome Erland, just a man trying to get his business on, just trying to make a little money like everybody else. You got these 2 teenage thug idiots that, heard too many Ice Cube lyrics or something, went out, tried to pull an armed robbery on the wrong person. And I don't understand why this pharmacist, this productive member of society, has to go to jail for life because some waste of human ghetto-fied trash got killed. How are you going to convict somebody who's protecting themselves of murder? I don't understand this crap. Okay, so he stood over the body and shot him 6 times while he was on the floor. Who gives a crap? Who cares, for Christ's sake? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't understand. How is this justice? Can somebody explain this to me? How is this justice? This is a man protecting his property, all right? The police weren't there, all right? A man protecting his property. He shot one, he went over him and shot him 6 times. All right, big freaking deal, all right? Big freaking deal. And the jury that, put this man up for life in prison, I hope it weighs on your conscience that you put to prison an innocent man that he didn't go and wake up that day and said, you know what, I'm gonna kill somebody today. Do you understand? I mean, he didn't just wake up and say, I'm gonna become a killer, I'm going to become a killer and, ruin my life and go through a trial. I'm going to put my family through all this nonsense, for Christ's sake. No whatsoever. I mean, it's disgraceful. Let me tell you something right now. I do not agree with what happened in Oklahoma, and it's a disgrace. I think that homeowners, property owners, business owners have the right to dispense justice if their property is infringed upon by any belligerent. And that's the way I see it. I mean, this is setting a precedent where robbers are going to be able to go inside and realize that, hey, I can go in there, baby. I can go up in there, baby. They kill me. My family going to be taken care of, baby. My family going to sue these bastards, man. Make them pay for my kids, baby. I'm not joking. All right? I'm not joking. I think that you are within your moral and legal right to do what this man did. And, I just look at it like this. If you're going to commit armed robbery, you need to basically nut up to the consequences or the potential consequences when somebody fights back. And in this case, somebody fought back. And let me tell you something, Jerome Erland, we're not going to let this case go away. This is a 59-year-old man, for Christ's sake, like he's some bloodthirsty killer, like he's a freaking gang member that shot an innocent 8-year-old girl in a freaking drive-by or something, I mean, they're treating a capitalist, a man who actually produced something in his society, who was out there running businesses, probably providing employment, for Christ's sake. They're treating him like some low-down criminal, and I think it's a disgrace. And this prosecutor, this asshole from Oklahoma, I hope he could sleep at night too. You know, I hope this idiot, thinking that, hey, I'm going to be an overzealous prosecutor and prosecute innocent people for murder. This is a disgrace, man. I want to hear from you, 646-652-4869. What do you think about this scenario, huh? Now, somebody can break into your house, you bust a couple of caps in this idiot, and what's going to happen? You bust a couple of caps in this idiot, lo and behold, you're going to get charged with murder and be put up for prison for life, for Christ's sake. I want to hear from you, 646-652-4869. Area code 207, you're on the horn.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's unprovoked.
I don't think you know what you're thinking. You don't know what to think. Shut up and call back when you finally figure it out there, Fruit Bowl. 443, you're on the horn.
Yeah, well, I don't agree with the life sentence. I do believe that the pharmacist should have been sentenced because there comes a fine line between self-defense and excessive force. If he had shot him once, I believe he would have gotten not necessarily off scot-free, but maybe just, I don't know how that would have been ruled. But if he had gone about it a different way,
why should he be sentenced? I mean, look, you're trying to gauge some type of moral compass with a disgusting, disgraceful armed robber. That there's some kind of, social contract that, the person getting robbed is not supposed to kill the robber. And I don't think that's the case. I think that you pull a gun on somebody and you ask them, you give me your money or I'll kill you, that person is within its moral and legal right to dispense justice accordingly. And I don't care if they shoot him 25 times. All right? They're being threatened. It's the heat of the moment, for Christ's sake. I mean, 59-year-old Jerome Erlin was not a murderer. He didn't wake up saying, yeah, I'm just going to go out and start killing people today. He didn't do anything of that nature whatsoever. He was just reacting to those that were infringing upon his personal freedom, and I think it is a disgrace to America to see a capitalist like Jerome Erlin protecting his private property be sentenced to life for this. I think it's a disgrace. Your thoughts. Go ahead. I'd like to hear you defend this.
Well, I'm not defending the robber at any means and time, but I'm saying also the same way we had a case down here, back home, where in Ocean City, Maryland, where it was, a guy, when he was at his house, a guy walked into the house, presumably to rob him. And yes, this case is different because it has a security camera. It's got the footage. People see what happens. But you're only supposed to do so much to completely incapacitate, not necessarily go over there and nothing deems shooting somebody 6, 7 times, however many times he shot him after the fact that he shot him once, he went down. Now, my whole thing is I don't understand how that goes, but in Texas, that might be how it goes, and pretty much.
I don't know. I think that maybe some of that liberal garbage that you were taught in elementary school, middle school, and high school has gotten to your head because you're starting to become a sympathist for disgusting scumbags that are actual robbers, murderers, and disgusting filth on society's waffle of boot. Do you understand? I mean, there should be none. You know what I mean? There should be none of this crap. None of it. I mean, how in the world are we supposed to know that we're, as business owners, have some kind of a social contract that we're not supposed to kill the bastard that has a gun on us, demanding money? You understand? Can somebody explain that one to me? Explain where is it in some kind of, osmosis-based social contract that we're supposed to pretend like, okay, I'm not supposed to kill the robber. I'm not supposed to kill the robber that is pulling the gun on me. It's stupid. Jesus Christ. 514, you're there? Yeah, you're playing with your Peter Popper. Who else? 917, you there?
I'm on CB.
You stupid idiot. Chris from 716, what's up?
Ghost, how the hell are you, sir?
How's it going, man? What do you think about this, man? Do you think that this man deserved life in prison?
Yeah, dude, you know what? This is absolutely ridiculous. This is typical liberal garbage. The liberals, all they do, they defend the bad guy. They defend the welfare recipients. They defend everyone who's in the wrong. If I had a bazooka, I would have shot the bastard with it.
You're damn right. I mean, are you kidding me? I saw nothing wrong in the footage that I saw. The footage is online. The guy, he shot the bastard in the head, all right, and he was still conscious according to the goddamn prosecutor. So he went after the partner. The partner got away, ran off or got into a getaway car, whatever the case might be. He came back, saw this idiot was still breathing, and instead of, suffering repercussions from his crazy-ass family or from him just finished this stupid armed robber off. I mean, just wipe the earth away from this disgusting filth that is infringing upon our personal property and our private property. I mean, these people are a detriment to civil society. Without the civil rule of law, these idiots would dominate the land. They'd be like barbarians back in the Roman days when the fall of Rome. They'd be like these freaking barbarians coming into your house, pillaging you, raping your daughters and your guy. I mean, it would be that bad. And that's why whenever I see somebody like Jerome Erlin sit here and defend his business and dispense justice when needed and him get sentenced for life, I think that it basically is a wake-up call to all capitalists out there, in my opinion.
Ghost, you got it right. You got it right. And you know what? I have some income-generating property, and unfortunately I do own some Section 8 housing, and unfortunately every time I go out there, guess what I have to carry with me? A hand cannon. And I wish I could own a bazooka, because I would...
No, hey, look, Chris, I hear you, man. Let me tell you something. I don't ever leave the house without packing a gun. I mean, out here in Texas, there's a concealed handgun law. You can go out there and, basically carry a gat on you in your cut, or in some kind of a holster somewhere. And anybody comes up to you talking garbage, man, I mean, you can pull out that gat and start dispensing justice out here in Texas. You understand? I mean, no kidding. I mean, I'm not joking. I think that everybody should think about buying firearms. I think that everybody is in their moral and legal right to protect their property. All right? And that's all there is to it. Anyway, I want to hear from you, 646-652-4869. We're talking about this Oklahoma pharmacist that is convicted of murder. He had been convicted of murder for shooting down and killing a robber of his goddamn business. I mean, this is just disgraceful. It's a disgrace. It's what it is. It's a goddamn disgrace, for Christ's sake. What do you think about it, 226? What do you think about it?
Hello?
Yeah, what do you think about it?
Okay, well, first of all, I think my computer...
Well, I don't care what your computer did, you stupid moron. Who else we got? 801, what's up? What do you think about it?
I think I'm a Rainbow Dash lover. I want to fuck you.
And that's it? Didn't we make you look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack the last time, you idiot? 912, what's up?
I want to see you strap on.
Yeah, it sounds like you would there, you fruit bowl. 304, what's up?
Yo, how you doing?
How's it going?
All right, first off, I want to apologize to you, Ghost. I came on here and I acted like a total idiot, and I will admit I love My Little Pony, but that does not mean that I should be, like...
Get this shit off. Get him off, for Christ's sake, all right? That's all you had to admit.
And I like My Little Pony, and I just like it. And the little girls that watch him, it's just so cute. And
You're sick! You're a sick, twisted bastard! Get that idiot out of here, for Christ's sake. Sick perverts. Jesus Christ. 314, you there? Yeah, you're just playing with your Peter Popper, too. Is this thing on? I mean, is this goddamn thing on, for Christ's sake? 858, you there? See, look at this. A bunch of stupid milky lickers not saying a goddamn thing. 403, God damn it, 403.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, you see, once again, the proverbial dumbass youth pause. I mean, are you kidding me? Christ. Think about what you're going to say before you call up and say it, for Christ's sake. Think about it. Write it down. Take a picture of it. Do something, for Christ's sake. Don't act like a failed, incompetent waste of human flesh, because that's what you are, all right? When you can't concoct a complete sentence and say something, say some kind of original thought, you are a waste of human life. You need to think of that for a little bit. All right? If you can't concoct a sentence for you to communicate, what makes you think that you're going to get by in life, huh? What makes you think that you're actually going to get around and actually be productive in this society? I mean, give me a break. You might as well off yourself. You losers, do the world a favor. Make the freeway run a little bit more faster, for Christ's sake. Get the hell out of here. Jesus Christ. I mean, geez, I just can't take it anymore, man. These people are pissing me off. Anyway, let me take some more callers here. Anyway, we were talking about how an Oklahoma pharmacist is being convicted of murder for killing some asshole little teenage hip-hop wannabe jerk dick from robbing him. You know, he killed a robber to his sword, and now he's being sentenced for life. It's an injustice to capitalists. It's an injustice to freedom. It's an injustice to liberty, and that's why I want it to be amplified throughout the nation and throughout the world that capitalists cannot. And I repeat, we cannot be treated this way when we're protecting our property. We cannot be treated this way if we're protecting our businesses. Jerome Erland, all right? Free Jerome Erland, all right? That's what you see all these dumbass leftists, you know, talking about some idiot in dreadlocks all the time. Free Mumbuku. Free Mumbuku Luluku. Well, I'm saying free Jerome Erland, for Christ's sake. It is an injustice. It is an injustice is what's happened here in America. I mean, if we're throwing everyday American citizens for killing robbers, well, then what is this land going to become? What is this former free country going to become? God damn it. Free Jerome Erland, all right? You understand what I'm saying? Free Jerome Erland. Repeat after me. Free Jerome Erland. Free Jerome Erland. God damn it, this is a tragedy in America, and you people need to take it serious. This means that if some robber comes into your home, you shoot him dead, you could potentially be tried for murder and go to jail for life, for Christ's sake. That's what this means, man. That's what this goddamn means. It's a precedent. Every time that there is a court that rules with these types of court rulings, they set a precedent for other courts to utilize this court case as a goddamn precedent. Piece of crap. I mean, free Jerome Erland, for Christ's sake. This is a tragedy in America. This is a goddamn tragedy in America. I mean, I'm a capitalist, and I stand with all capitalists throughout the world. I'm calling on you. I'm calling on the ones with intellectual curiosity. I'm calling on the ones who believe in the economic ideology that will bring prosperity to humanity. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the capitalists throughout the world. It's time for you to get off the sidelines and get onto the front lines. And the front lines is right outside your goddamn door. It's right outside your goddamn door. So what are you going to do? You're going to be like these simpleton masses out here waiting in a goddamn bread line, waiting for your loaf from Big Brother government? Or are you going to be a capitalist? Are you going to be a capitalist and dictate your own prosperity? Dictate your own future. I'm calling on all you capitalists. It's time for us to assert our authority. We fund these little people in government. We fund these little people in government. That's what us capitalists need to understand. We need to realize this, for Christ's sake. And that's why I do this broadcast. That's why I do this goddamn broadcast. God damn it. assert our authority for Christ's sake. I'm not joking. We got to assert our authority for Christ's sake. And who's a cat? Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic. People are in here saying, well, who's a capitalist, Ghost? How do you know who's a capitalist? Well, by God, it's very easy. It's very freaking easy. All you have to do is work. All you have to do is pay taxes. And all you don't do is not collect entitlements. That's it. That's what makes you a capitalist. That's what makes you a capitalist. You have a job, you're paying taxes, and you don't collect entitlements. That's it, man. So if I'm talking about you, for Christ's sake, I'm talking to you personally. I'm talking to the subconscious. I'm talking to the psyche. It's time for you to realize and acknowledge your position in society. It's time to acknowledge your intellectual prowess. And it's time for you to stand up and say, I'm a capitalist. Give me capitalism or give me death. That's what it's time to do. And I'm calling on capitalists throughout the world. It's time for you to show these simplistic masses that are waiting for their goddamn loaf of bread that their goddamn days are numbered. That this isn't some unlimited funded gravy train, and that all these goddamn first of the month checks, all the government cheese, all the damn loaves of bread, they're coming to an end. That's right, they're all coming to an end because we fund this government, the taxpayer, the capitalist. And that's who I represent, you piece of crap. That's who I represent. That's who I care about. And that's who I'll stand with on the front lines, for Christ's sake. I'm a capitalist. Give me capitalism or give me death. Give me capitalism or give me death. Let me tell you something. My heart's beating like a goddamn rabbit. I'm sweating, for Christ's sake. I'm sweating bullets, for Christ's sake. And I'm probably on the goddamn verge of a heart attack, a stroke, or some kind of physical ailment. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care if I die, for Christ's sake. Maybe it'll inspire some of you idiots throughout the internet to do something for capitalism. To do something for the progress of humanity. That's what I'm doing. That's why I do this broadcast, for Christ's sake. That's why I do what I do. Jesus Christ. Oh, God damn. My heart's beating like a goddamn rabbit. Give me a drink. Give me a goddamn drink. Give me the mic. Goddamn mic. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. I'm sweating, folks. I got to take a break. I'm sorry I got to take a break, but once again, folks, I hope that you hear the passion in my voice. I hope that you hear the energy, and I hope it inspires you to be intellectually curious. I hope it inspires you to be prosperous, and I hope it inspires you to become a capitalist, because don't be like the regular masses minions that are going to be herded like sheep by Big Brother government. It's time for you to be a part of a class strata where you belong, that embraces mental curiosity and intellectual curiosity. It embraces this crap. Jesus Christ. Here's a passion, for Christ's sake. Because I'm as serious as a goddamn heart attack, folks. I know there's idiots out there trying to say, oh, he's a troll, he's a troll. Let me tell you something right now. I'm as serious as a heart attack, and I want all of you to realize that. I want all of you to remember that. Let me tell you something. I'm a capitalist. Jesus Christ. All right. That's about enough. I got to take a break, folks. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm sweating so bad, for Christ's sake. I'm sorry, folks. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, give me a drink. I gotta get a drink after that. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. I think I'm better now. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just getting off keister, man. My blood pressure gets real high. I got the ulcer and just Jesus Christ. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take a break here. Oh, because I got to catch my breath. My heart's beating like a rabbit. I'm sweating, for Christ's sake. I got to... My goddamn shirt feels like a freaking wet rag, for Christ's sake. Gee. Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta go. You know what, folks, before I go, I got this song. This song I'm about to play here, you know, it's a classic. You know, it's one of those ones that, you know, I know that. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, man, all right? Anyway, before, you know, T-Pain came out with his stupid auto-tune, you know, before Lil Wayne came out with all these little stupid auto-tune crap, there was an innovator. There was an innovator of this crap. That's right. And I want to bring on those greasy, jerry-curled brothers that brought in this whole concept of auto-tuning style singing, folks. And for all you folks that don't know who I'm talking about, well, by God, I'm talking about nothing else than Zappin' Roger, baby. Hey, engineer, do you got Zappin' Roger on, for Christ's sake? We got Zappin' Roger. And let me tell you something right now. This is where it all began, all right? This is before you could actually put your voice on a WAV file and auto-tune it with some stupid little plug-in. You actually had to put some crap in your mouth and sing to get this type of effect. And I'm talking about Zappin' Roger, baby. Zap and Roger. I want to be your man. I want to be your man. Put it on, engineer. Put that goddamn thing on. I want to hear those Jerry Curl greasy brothers from the 80s. Put them on, for Christ's sake, engineer. Put them on. Jesus Christ. Put them on. What are you doing? There we go. Now you got it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Everybody get it? Hey, lady. Yeah. You know the song, right? Yeah, everybody here. Yeah. Come on, this is better than T-Pain, baby. Yeah, my Alright, let me take a break, for Christ's sake. Because I gotta get some more beer first of all, and secondly, we gotta get ready for Radio Graffiti. So go ahead and throw on a song, engineer.
Black single mom with the best of children, waiting in line for a welfare check. Hey, I've got a plan. Go and get a job like a real man. I live in the hood and I'm a motherfucking gangster. Get round easily. I stole everybody.
America! This is America! This is a goddamn
You're listening to Ghost on True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
What the hell are you doing, engineer? Putting Nyan Kitty on for all these idiots out here. Yay, Nyan Kitty in it. Shut up! Jesus Christ, what the hell was that about anyway? Well, shove it up your ass with that Nyan Kitty crap. Anyway, got myself a refill on the drink, folks, and it's time for us to move on with the program. The U.S., all right, this is the next subject matter we're talking about, is going to cut $800 million in aid to Pakistan as a result of this renegotiation of the debt ceiling process. You understand? And I think that's good. You know, I mean, Pakistan was, housing Bin Laden, getting Bin Laden and saying, hey, we're going to help you, Bin Laden. We'll put you in the middle of the ISI and there's nothing they can do about it. Shut up! So $800 million that was going into Pakistan aid is no longer going to be going there. And I want to hear what you have to say about it, huh? Oh, Pakistan, it's on the brink of revolution out there, I mean, you got a lot of people in this Islamic extremist type of mindset that actually want to overthrow the government. And what's really seriously scary about that proposition is that they are a nuclear power. Pakistan has nuclear weapons. So if some kind of an Islamic extremist group gets a hold of the country, they're going to do an Allah Akbar nuclear style at one of us out here, and it's not going to look pretty. So I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. What do you think about this, huh? What do you think about this? Here, let me see. Let me run through the numbers here. Who do we have? We have area code 636. What's up?
Hail Satan.
What'd you say? Oh, my God. How old are you?
What'd you say?
How old are you?
Hail Satan.
Just get him off. Get him off, engineer, for Christ's sake. Does anybody hear this crap? I mean, it's like an 8-year-old kid, for Christ's sake, saying Hail Satan. Does everybody hear this? Huh? I mean, this is America. This is America, for Christ's sake, man. This is what gets my blood boiling. This is what pisses me off, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Area code 901, you're on the horn. Yeah, that's the Mexican from Memphis. Yeah, great fapping job. 804, what's up?
Hello. My name is Te Puma. I wanted to say hi.
So what's your excuse?
I like pie.
Yeah, you sound like some half-a-tard. Get this shit out. 504, you're on the horn.
Congratulations, you're now a lizard.
Yeah, shut up, you stupid idiot. Anal Tooth Fairy, you're on the horn. Anal Tooth Fairy. Well, it looks like you don't want to say nothing, no boy, huh? You don't want to say nothing? Here, let's get some other people on here. 757, what's up?
Hello.
Goodbye. 323, what's up?
Do a roll.
What? We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can you speak up a little louder? We can't hear you. We can barely make it out. Say a little louder.
Fucking bitch. Do a roll.
We can barely hear these. Can you speak up a little bit more? We can't hear you. Can't even hear these pricks.
Honestly, no. Why don't you go fix your strap on? Okay, there it goes.
323, you there? We can't hear you.
Yes, I'm here.
Who is this? We can barely hear you. You sound like you're very far away. Can you move up to the phone, please?
Yes, I'm right here.
Can you speak up louder? God damn, what are you, a deaf mute or something? Can you speak up louder, please?
I'm not a deaf mute.
Okay, we can kind of make you out there. What do you have to say?
Can you tell us how your strap-on feels?
You speak up louder.
Strap-on feel?
You gotta speak up louder. You mad? You mad there, little kid? You mad? Get this stupid four-eyed, freckle-faced, red-headed, beaten stepchild out of here. Get him out! Let's take some Skype callers, all right? Maybe we'll get some better luck with him. Let's see. Who do we got here? We got Dragon. You there, Dragon?
Hey, Ghost. Can you rate my band?
Can I rate your band? It sucks, all right? Now I'll rate it. It sucks. It sucks the chrome off of a 57 Chevy bumper, all right? That's what it sucks. Discard Skype. Are you there?
Hey, Ghost.
How's it
How
going?
you doing? Ghost, I think you're right about America here. You know?
Yeah, well, you know, where are you calling from? Where are you from, man?
I'm from Pakistan, man.
You're from Pakistan?
Yeah.
You're not from Pakistan. You're some stupid, dumb European loser probably living in some stupid subsidized socialist crap. Get this idiot out. Get him off! Who else do we have here? We got 111. What's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost. I was getting tired of my Death Knight, and I was wondering what other class should I make?
What?
Yeah, I'm getting tired of my Death Knight. He's 85, and I was wondering if you could help me make another character.
Shut up. All right? How about grow the fuck up? How about that there, you stupid, dumb, freckle-faced loser? 817, what's up?
Hey, Ghost, what's up?
How's it going?
So what's your take on legalizing marijuana for, like, recreational use?
Well, you know, believe it or not, I think that they should legalize it at this point. I don't also think that they should just legalize marijuana. I think they should legalize all narcotics, all right? They should legalize them all right? We'll have the government dispense, like, heroin and, the cocaine and all these types of things. Legalize them. Have people go to these drug dispensaries that are government, related. Will bring down the cost of the drugs. An 8-ball won't cost, $200 anymore. It'll cost like, $25 if the government dispenses it. The government then calculates and takes these people's names, puts them in a database so that businesses can just kind of look at this database to make sure that any potential employee that is applying for a job at their location isn't in this database. And if they are in the database, they can make a judgment call on whether or not they hire a cokehead or they hire a heroin addict or that sort of thing. I think that we would, first of all, take complete the drug dealers would be gone, The drug dealers would be gone. We'd have no more drug dealers. Those Mexicans down south that are killing each other over the entryway into America for the pipeline, they'd be gone. They'd be completely gone, for Christ's sake. We would lower the cost of drugs so much that there would be no more drug lords, And as a result, we'd need less cops on the street, So there'd be a little less totalitarianism out here, There'd be a lot of positive effects if we would just legalize these narcotics. These people are going to do drugs anyway. They're going to do drugs anyway, all right? So why are we sitting here trying to say, oh, no, we're not going to do drugs? You know what we're doing by making it so illegal? We're raising the cost of the price of the narcotic. You see, it's kind of amazing to me that America, the United States of America, has the most strict drug laws on the face of the planet, and yet 70% of the world's drugs is consumed right here in America. I mean, do you think that's kind of like a coincidence? No, it's not. And as a result, because of all this regulation and all these agencies dedicated to ridding the war on drugs, and we got to rid the streets of drugs and that sort of thing, because of all this, the price goes higher. And if the price of the narcotic goes higher, that means drug lords, drug dealers, criminals get more and more profits in their pockets. So I think that we should legalize it all. Now, do I think that you should get marijuana, at a goddamn 7-Eleven? No, I don't think so. But do I feel that marijuana could be incorporated in some kind of a bar-like setting and can be dispensed in an appropriate and mature manner? Then absolutely. But there needs to be some way of keeping track of drug users. So that's why if the government is going to do anything, they should be dispensing the narcotics to the addicts so that we business owners can look into this database of drug addicts and make a assumption on whether or not we're going to hire a cokehead or hire a heroin addict. And not only that, the government could charge businesses. They could charge businesses and create money right there. That's a money-making created racket right there, But are any of the government institutions thinking about this? No. Absolutely not. Anyway, we're in the third and final hour of True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, there will be radio graffiti towards the end of the broadcast, folks, all right? There will be radio graffiti. So for all you people that are like, you're not going to have radio graffiti, we're going to have it, all right? We're going to have it. Anyway, before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the forums, go to the blogs, spread it around like goddamn wildfire, and let everybody know that we're in effect and in the house, all right? There's all kinds of buttons under there. There's all kinds of little buttons underneath the player. Use and abuse them. There's a Facebook like button. There's a retweet this button. There's a share this button, all right? It's just a freaking click, ass clowns. It's just a freaking click. Anyway, I'd like for everybody to please, once again, take that in consideration. That was food for thought. I want to talk about the last subject matters of the program and then get to radio graffiti. Let's talk a little bit about Syrian mobs attacking the U.S. and French embassies in Syria. Now, you would think, well, wait a minute, Ghost, why are they doing this? I mean, aren't they supposed to be pro-freedom? Isn't that what they're fighting for? Isn't that why Bashar al-Assad is killing these people? Yeah, because it was Bashar al-Assad's people that attacked the embassies of France and the United States, all right? This wasn't the protesters of Syria going after the damn embassies of France and the United States. It was Bashar al-Assad-sponsored mobs that, went down and they caused some serious damage to the embassy. They attacked the embassies, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? And what's a shame is that Bashar al-Assad, because this asshole doesn't want to basically get rid of his power, his totalitarian power that he has over the Syrian people, he's going to continue. He's going to continue to shoot and kill innocent people that are just protesting in the Syrian streets out there. He's going to continue to torture children. And you know what I say, and anybody who's on the side of freedom and capitalism should say, death to Bashar al-Assad! Death to Bashar al-Assad! Death, death, death to Bashar al-Assad! I mean, that idiot should be targeted for termination like yesterday. Anyway, folks, we're gonna get some give some shout outs to whoever's tweeting me out here. And of course, if you don't know the Twitter address, well, by God, where the hell have you been? I mean, where in the hell have you been, for Christ's sake? Ghost Politics is the name. If you want a shout out, just tweet at me, for Christ's sake, and put a good hashtag on with that tweet. You know, like I love Ghost, huh? I love Ghost hashtag. That'd be great, huh? There it is. There's my Twitter name right there. Follow me and spread it around like wildfire, all right? Anyway, let's see who we got here. We got Vincent the Bay saying what's up here. Who we got? New, username required. What's going on? Got Raisin Bread. Gasgara. What's going on? Who else we got? We got Waterflame 24. We've got Liz Scarlett. All right, what's going on to Dr. Shipman? There's your shout out. How's it going? Who else we got? We got Boy on Pluto. We got RJD279, excuse me. We've got The Guy, all right? Who else we have? We got Mattermind. What's going on? We got Spilled the Guts. What's going on? We got Aborted Fetus. Who else we got? We got it's Adaria or Audria. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, for Christ's sake. But what's going on to all the peeps out there in the internet? If you want a shout out, tweet me right now, for Christ's sake. All right. We got Alex W12312. We got Donkey Fister 407. Jesus Christ, Donkey Fister? Seriously? I mean, is that a real name? We've got Big Bird 96. What's going on? Oh, Jesus Christ. And here come these bronies. All right, yeah, that's what we need. And here come these goddamn bronies. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we got Tactical X Banana. We got Deuce Car. What's going on? We got Cosmo CB. We got, Ryan 7200 is calling me a racist, and yet he's got a goddamn picture of Hitler in his goddamn little avatar. I mean, you're calling the pot. Give me a freaking break with that crap. Anyway, we got James Anthony in the place. What's going on, James Anthony? We got Rob McJohnson. That's a sick-ass pick there, man. We've got Navy Husky, who's calling me a fascist. Shove it up your ass, all right? I'm not a damn fascist. I'm a capitalist, asshole. We got Ali Tabuger, all right? All right, whatever. We've got Koshi Katsu. What's going on, man? How's it going, Koshi? Who else we got going on here? Anal Tooth Fairy. Jesus Christ with these names, for Christ's sake. Rumple Foreskin. Jesus Christ. We've got, Alcoholic in the place. We got a lot of people tweeting. I mean, the tweets just keep coming, for Christ's sake. I mean, the Prodiologist 209. What's going on, man? We got, who else we got? We got Strapture. What's going on? He's saying love and tolerance. What are you talking about? I tolerate everybody. What are you talking about? I have to go out to supermarkets, for Christ's sake, and tolerate these sour scowls looking at me when I'm putting in T-bone steaks, ribeye steaks, prime rib steaks into my supermarket basket, and these people are looking at me cross-eyed because, he gets to eat steaks and I don't. Give me a freaking break. Shove it up your ass. All you people that are haters out there, all you idiots that look at me cross-eyed when I'm out there getting sirloin steaks, prime rib steaks out there at the supermarket, shove it up your ass. All right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, somebody by the name of EPU Known Rain 92 says, what's up to Jason from Paris? Look at these bronies. Jesus Christ. Look at all these freaking bronies up in here. Is there anybody seeing this? I mean, what's up with you idiots anyway, you freaking bronies? You should be ashamed of yourself, you know? You should be a goddamn shame to yourself. All of you. I mean, you're sick in the head. You're sick, man. You're sick. Freaking brony. That's about it. There's too many bronies that are trying to send tweets to me. I don't like it. Anyway, we talked about how Syrian mobs that are sponsored by Bashar al-Assad are attacking the U.S. and French embassies in Syria. Let's go on with that topic. France, of course, is denying reports, because reports came out this weekend that Muammar Gaddafi and France are actually negotiating. They're in negotiating talks, as if Muammar Gaddafi could possibly stay in power or be exiled or, not face the charges at the International Criminal Court. I mean, whatever the case might be, all right? According to reports, France is denying it. They're denying that they're having any kind of talks whatsoever with Gaddafi. But I think that they are, if you want my personal opinion. That's just my opinion. I think that they are. And the reason I think that they're negotiating is because they realize that this NATO military theater in Libya it's been an utter joke, all right? It's been an utter joke, for Christ's sake. Can you believe what's happened? I mean, we've been there for what? Close to 20 weeks at this point in time? Close to 20 weeks, and what? Gaddafi's still alive, you idiot! He's still putting up a fight, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is supposed to be NATO, and for you folks that are unfamiliar with NATO, this was supposed to be an alliance that was supposed to come together and act multilaterally in the face of the Soviet Iron Curtain. Meaning that if the Soviet Union, back during the Cold War, this is when the Soviets were communist, even though they're still kind of communist, but back when the Cold War was happening, NATO was supposed to prevent any potential international escalation by the Soviets. And they can't even handle Gaddafi, for Christ's sake. They can't even handle Gaddafi. And this is why I believe that these damn French frogs These French frogs are out here negotiating with Muammar Gaddafi, that stupid, mangled, Michael Jackson-faced idiot living in some tent in the desert. Give me a break. Anyway, the French are denying it. They're like, no, we're not talking to the Gaddafi. No. Yeah, shut up, you stupid French frog. Just keep making your champagne and shut your ass. Area code 484, what's up? You're on the horn. That's stupid. We can barely hear it. 480, what's up? You're on the horn.
Hey.
Yeah, you're taking too long. Who else we got? 786, what's up?
You are the one that will open the door to life.
Yeah, shut up, little kid. 623, what's up?
Ghost?
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that I actually fucked a pony, unlike a previous caller.
Well, I'm pretty sure you have. I mean, we reported, last week, that a man out of Michigan is actually being tried in a court of law for having sex with a horse. And we also reported that this wasn't his first offense, for Christ's sake. This was not his first offense. That he actually, and believe it or not, get this, his first offense is when he actually had sex with, get this, a pony. I kid you not, a pony, man. You can look that article up. It is out there. Just look for Michigan man horse, and you can probably find the article. This is really happening. This is what My Little Pony, little brony crap will get you. You know, sick, sadistic, sexual deviant, borderline bestiality, pedophile, Woody Allen, Roman Polanski garbage. That's what it gets. Jesus Christ. Let me move on. Like I said, France is denying that they're in negotiating talks with Muammar Gaddafi, all right? They're denying it, these damn French frogs. So let me move on to the next subject matter. I want to talk about Egypt. They're on the brink of revolution. Again, huh? Thanks, Whale Ghanem. Thanks a lot. Yeah, because as I said, back in January, February, when these goddamn wild Yehudis out there in Egypt were going out and turning their country into a post-Katrina wasteland, all right? And the media was out there saying,
oh, I'm so glad to be a part of this revolution. They're changing their government. It's such a great thing to be part of history.
Being a part of history? Are you kidding me? I mean, it's a bunch of wild Yehudis that went out there and gang raped women. They pillaged people's private property, for Christ's sake. There was no intellectual substance backing up the Egyptian revolution. And I said it back then. You can look back in the archive, all right? blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right? Look back in the goddamn archive when all the media was like,
oh, yeah, this is a great revolution. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I was there saying that this is ridiculous, that the whole revolution, the whole Egyptian revolution was inspired by a Google executive by the name of Whale Ghanem, who manipulated the primitive population of Egypt by utilizing first world communication technologies like Twitter, like Facebook, to manipulate these Yehudis to go to Tahrir Square and rabble-rouse the son of a bitch until the damn government collapsed upon itself. That's what happened. And you see, what happened? Okay, Hamzi Mubarak is no longer in power in Egypt. They gave the power to the military. Now these Yehudis are pissed off that the military aren't coming up to whatever in the blue hell they had expected in their simplistic, primitive minds. All right? And where's the guy that started all this? Where's the guy that started all this rabble-rousing out there in Egypt? Well, Whale Ghanem is out there signing book deals. Yeah. He signed a book deal for, $1 million. I mean, who the hell knows? I mean, of course, it's confidential, but he's going to be putting on a book called Revolution 2.0, and he's going to be $1 million book dealer. On top of which, he was named most influential person of 2010 by Time Magazine. So, he's going to hobnob with those assholes that are named most influential people and, live lavish when all he did was just rabble-rouse a bunch of ignorant Yehudis that didn't know what their ass from their elbow, for Christ's sake. Now, they're sitting there with their pricks in their hand, not knowing what the hell to do but go back into an oblivious revolution once again. Thanks a lot, Whale Ghanem, you stupid idiot. You got blood on your hands. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to continue saying it. You're a scumbag, all right? I mean, Egypt was emerging as a market. It was emerging as a market, all right? And then you and your stupid rabble-rousing garbage had to sit here and just completely pollute that particular country. I mean, you know, you idiots not only destroyed your own infrastructure, but you also ruined the only source of revenue, which is tourism. I mean, do you think that Americans want to go back to Egypt after what happened to that poor CBS reporter, Lara Logan, who was covering your little pissing ground revolution? I mean, just imagine a bunch of sweaty, disgusting, smelly, and these people bathe in oil. They don't actually bathe in actual bath and crap. You know, there's some sweaty Jehudis, you know, just gang raping, you know, poor Lara Logan, for Christ. It's disgusting, man. And now they're on the verge of another revolution. Give me a break. Whale Ghanem has blood on his hands, and you can tell him I said that. You can tell him I said that. Piece of trash. Anyway, I want to talk about something else, a little less political, but maybe it'll affect some of you mindless jerk dicks that are influenced by, you know, episodes of Skins on MTV or, you know, all these stupid sexual perverted shows and movies that y'all are always pimped. For all you sexual deviant youngins out there, there is now a super strain of gonorrhea. That's right. It is resistant towards all little penicillins and all the, you know, antibacterial. It's resistant to it all. It's resistant to all antibiotics. So if you happen to catch this particular thing of gonorrhea, let me tell you something. You may have the drip for life. You understand? You may go out like Willie Lump Lump, for Christ's sake. Super gonorrhea spreading around like wildfire. Watch where you put your Jimmy. You understand? And for you women out there, don't hop on anything that looks good in a leather jacket. Maybe it's time for you to be a little sexual responsible and realize that sexual relations is a little bit more than being turned on by some idiot's slick back hair. Do you understand what I'm saying, bimbos? And same with you idiots, too. Just because that fat, disgusting bitch wants to, you know, give you a Hummer in the stairwell doesn't mean that you should, you know, stick it in the pink taco, because you never know, you might get the super drip and you ain't going to be able to get it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to give you young kids a heads up. I know that it's summertime, you know, you're burning up. You got a lot of hot, you know, testosterone males. You got a lot of egg-dropping women in the air, for Christ's sake, and they're out there, like, you know, dancing in wheat fields, looking to get the high hard one. Well, think twice before you do, for Christ's sake, all right? Think twice before you do. And if you, and by some chance you're just one of these idiots that just are so hard up, you stick your ding-a-ling in anything that has an orifice. By the way, you know, get your private same-day STD testing, all right? Get a pad and paper. Get a pad and paper, because you can call this number. They can hook you up confidential style, no problem. You got a pad and paper? 1-877-554-3066, all right? If you happen to have the super gonorrhea, if you put old One Eye into a bad meat wallet and it looks kind of funny in the pants there, well, by God, get yourself checked out. Do something about it. I mean, we got super gonorrhea out here, for Christ's sake. Do something about it. 1-877-554-3066, all right? Jesus Christ. And I'm just looking out for you guys. I know you're all, oh, are you kidding me? Yes, I'm serious. All right? I'm serious. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter. We've been talking about bronies all day, all right? But what I want to talk about is burritos. And the reason I want to talk about burritos is I recently went to a Chipotle. And the only reason I went to a Chipotle was because, you know, their stock is flying through the roof. I mean, have you seen Chipotle stock, for Christ's sake? It's unbelievable. So I decided, let me go and see what this burrito-eating crap is all about. Because I'm from Texas, all right? I'm from Texas. We got a lot of Mexicans walking around out here in Texas. And I'm familiar with Mexican food, like Tex-Mex is what they call it, Tex-Mex. And, you know, typically you eat a taco with some hot sauce and some guacamole. You know, you get some of that Spanish rice going on, maybe some of the beans or something. I mean, I'm used to that, all right? But then I go to, you know, this Chipotle to get some kind of a burrito. Now, burritos are kind of unfamiliar with the Mexicans out here in Texas. You know, out here in Texas, the Mexicans are kind of, they'll look at you if you ask them for a burrito like, ¿qué? ¿Cómo? So it's a West Coast thing. It's West Coast Mexican that brought in the burrito, believe it or not. You know, it's California Mexicans that brought in the burrito. Out here in Texas, we got tacos. You know what I'm saying? Like a fajita taco. What do they call it? Carne guisada taco. What else do I like? A barbacoa taco. What else do I like? I like a lot of tacos. You know, like a brisket taco. I like tacos, but I never tried a burrito. All right. So I was like, all right, we'll go to a Chipotle. The stock's high. Everybody's eating it. You got all kinds of douchebags hanging out at the front there. Have y'all ever passed by a Chipotle, for Christ's sake? I mean, if you ever want to take a picture of grade A American douchebags, all you have to do is just drive by the front of a Chipotle. They're all out there out front. They're out there with stupid little laptops, and you know they got a little stupid Abercrombie Fitch to wear, and they're shoving these burritos down their freaking holes like they were servicing, you know, somebody underneath a stall in some airport bathroom somewhere. But anyway, I got a burrito. Okay, now I was unaware that burritos was nothing more than throwing a whole freaking meal, everything from meat, rice, beans, you know, everything you could, a whole freaking meal wrapped up in a freaking, like a joint. It's wrapped up like a joint, and you're supposed to shove this concoction down your throat. I mean, are you serious? I mean, this is what's causing the stock of Chipotle to go up the roof? I mean, this is what everybody's eating? People are eating this crap? I mean, it's disgusting, man. I mean, I bet you the Mexicans out here in Texas are pissed off, man. Are you kidding me? I bet you they're pissed off looking at this crap saying, ¿Cómo que esto? ¿Cómo que esto aquí? Shut up! I mean, they put some kind of what looks like meat product. It looks like dog food, if you want my personal opinion, but they put some meat product there, and then they throw some goddamn rice, and then they throw some beans in there, and then they throw, you know, lettuce and bell pepper and just, I mean, anything you can imagine, for Christ's sake. Guacamole, it's just like a bad nuclear experiment. Now, is it just me, or do I find this incredibly freaking gay? You know? I just think that, you know, I was sitting there trying to eat this thing, and I felt as though, you know, it just something neurotic here. It just pseudo-homosexual biting into, you know, a big burrito. Just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention the shit sucked. It sucked, man. It sucked. So whoever's eating this, you know, you obviously have no cuisine or no kind of palate to be judgment of any kind of cuisine. I thought Chipotle sucked, and I have no reason, for the life of me, why this stock is just up the ass. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. And lazy-ass Sundays. Let me go ahead and get done with lazy-ass Sundays, and then we'll go to Radio Graffiti. You know, yesterday, I'm trying to get things done. You know, that's when I usually have my days off, Saturday and Sunday. And, you know, Saturday, I like to do some partying, you know, some type of living lavish activity. You know, I like to, you know, take a limo out, you know, maybe go out in the town. You know, I like to, you know, go out and, you know, have reservations at very exclusive restaurants. You know, I like to live lavish on those types of days. And then Sunday, I like to go out and try to do some shopping. You know, get some shopping done. Well, I was unaware that people were still obliging this stupid little,
oh, we're closed Sunday because it's God's day.
What? Are you kidding me? Everybody's off on Sunday. That would be one of the most important days to be open so you could generate capital. What the hell are you talking about?
No, we're not going to open on Sunday because of Jesus.
What? I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, this is the biggest joke of all time, all right? This is the biggest joke of all time. I mean, are we still living in primitive mindset here? I mean, are we still believing that we're going to be struck by lightning if we work on Sunday, that we should be stoned to death or something if we work on Sunday, for Christ's sake? Let me tell you something. I have brick-mortar businesses, all right? I have brick-mortar businesses, and I'll be damned if not only will I close on Sunday, but close early on Sunday. There should be no reason people would be taking a break on Sunday, all right? I mean, and another thing that I've surmised about Sundays is that they're filled with the simplistic morons of the world. They're out there in an abundant amount, walking around zombie-like, you know? Walking around zombie-like, you know, just trying to bring trouble upon your life, trying to bring negativity upon your life, for Christ's sake. And if it ain't these stupid losers, it's these church freaks, you know? These freaking church freaks that come out. I'm trying to have a damn meal here, you know? I'm trying to have a damn meal. You got all these people coming in from church, you know, thinking that, look at us, we're righteous. We're righteous because we went to church, baby, and we're going to come in here and have our after-church meal, baby, and we're going to talk about how Pastor was doing a pretty good sermon today, baby. We're going to talk about how Jesus struck our lives this Sunday as we feed our fat asses on some overly fatty food, baby. Yeah, these damn church freaks. I don't care what church it is, all right? I don't care what church it is. It's ridiculous. And no, I'm not an atheist, all right? I just know that, hey, I don't think God gives a crap that you go and give some other human being money in a collection plate in his name. He doesn't give a crap. He doesn't give a crap about that, all right? All right? The Lord does not care if your stupid pastor is wearing a Rolex watch. He doesn't care that the priest is, basically collecting money so that they can fight cases of child abuse, all right? That's all there is to it, all right? I mean, I just don't understand why, especially these assholes that, there's nothing I hate worse. There's nothing I hate worse than some idiot after, like, a boxing match or after some competitive sport, they come out and say, yeah, I'd like to thank God for giving me the ability to do this and that. God doesn't give a shit who wins the game, assholes, all right? I mean, it's just like human beings to be so pompous to believe that God bestowed something upon you because, look, it's a good human. It's stupid, all right? It's stupid. So all I'm saying is Sundays need to be a regular day like everything else, all right? I mean, no more of this closing early, no more of this, I'm going to, stop and, take the day off for Sunday. God doesn't care, all right? God doesn't care. He doesn't give a crap if you work on Sunday. He doesn't give a crap if you go to church. You're not going to get any more luck or any more good gracious. I mean, you know who's going to cause prosperity in your life? You are. You know who's going to cause pain in your life? You are, you idiot. All right? I mean, I find it funny, if you ever go into any of these religious centers, it doesn't matter what denomination. I mean, just listen or read if they happen to have those written prayers out. Just read or listen what these idiots beg God for. God, please give me money. Please give me a lot of money, God. I want you to give it to me. I want you to give me a lot of money. I want you to give me a lot of money. God doesn't give a shit if you have money or not, idiots. All right? I mean, haven't you ever heard of free will? Haven't you ever heard of the fact that you have the ability to fail or succeed? that it's your free will to be able to be productive or be a detriment to the human condition? I mean, it's just very simple, you know? And what's unfortunate is that you have these religious institutions that have implemented some kind of the biggest con job of all time into making primitive masses believe that if they give these priests, these pastors, these religious leaders all their money, if they give them all their energy, if they give them all this ridiculous nonsense in the name of God, that somehow they're going to be blessed with some sort of fortune or something. It's disgraceful. All right? It's disgraceful. All right? No, I'm not an atheist. All right? I'm not an atheist because I don't believe that, first of all, we were, shitted out of an ape's ass and out came humanity. I don't think that. I don't think that we're just bacteria on a rock, like most atheists like to believe. I don't believe that we came out from the ocean, grew legs, and I don't believe this stuff, all right? I do not believe this stuff. How come the other species on this planet did not get the type of self-awareness and the ability to retain knowledge as we have? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, how come we have the ability to not only gain knowledge, retain knowledge, but bequeath knowledge? It doesn't make any sense. How come, tigers and lions can't, gather around and say in their lion talk, and that means, hey, we're all going to come together, we're going to hold hands, sing Kumbaya, and kick humans' asses. It doesn't happen, because we're the species of self-awareness. We're the species of intellectual curiosity. Descartes, and Descartes was probably one of the finest scientists ever to grace the human reality. He said, what did he say? I think, therefore I am. And that's a big deal. That's a big statement right there. All right? It's a big statement. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I want to hear from you. All right, what do you got to say about this? We're talking about all kinds of stuff. Wait a minute. It's already 6:30. What am I doing? What am I doing? I mean, time's going by, for Christ's sake. I mean, just time is on my side. Yes, it is. Anyway, it's time for radiography. That's right, folks, and for all you folks that don't know what radio graffiti is, you call up, all right? The number to call, 646-652-4869. You call up, I call on your prefix, I call on your Skype name, and you have 3 to 4 seconds. 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind, for Christ's sake. Before I do that, let me go ahead and take a $30, or let's take a $60 sip of this Johnny Walker Blue Label. And I want to hear some original calls for radio graffiti. Do you understand? I don't want to hear these sentence fragment new fags that are too afraid to say anything or laugh in mid-troll because it's stupid. It's pathetic. Think about what you're going to say before you're actually called, you idiot, and say it snappy. Act like you are sharp, that you're quick, all right? Just act like it for a second. Stupid idiots. And before we do that, let's take some shout. Do we have any Twitter shout-outs to give there, engineer? Yeah, we got a couple of Twitter shout-outs. As a matter of fact, if you want a Twitter shout-out, tweet at me, put some cool hashtag marks, and I'll give you a shout-out right now, all right? Right now, Ghost Politics is the name right there. You see that? Ghost Politics. Let's go ahead and see who's tweeting here. We got Tampon Lollipops, all right? We've got Con Aria, yeah, they're real funny. We got Princess Bitch. Who else we've got? We've got Kuapu55. We got Connor Sanders 1. Let me tell you something. I know Connor Sanders is asking me if I was bullied. Let me tell you something. I was never bullied in my life. Do you understand that? In my life. It ain't nothing for me to whoop a man's ass. That's all I got to say. It ain't nothing for me to whoop a goddamn man's ass, and don't you sorry sacks of crap ever forget it, all right? Make it an etching in your goddamn whoop a man's ass. All right? Y'all got that? Piece of crap. Anyway, who else we got? Rubrica-Lou, what's going on? We got Mattermine 99, what's going on? Who else we got, engineer? Who else we got? We got Anton Fontaine. We got Napero 7. What's going on? We got the prodiologist. Bike Boy 93 calling me the N-word. Jesus Christ. Oh, let me take a look at Bike Boy 93. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Aaron McLeod? I mean, with that disgusting goober-looking face of yours, for Christ's sake, you're talking garbage to me? I can see why you're talking garbage to me, you know? I can see why, Bike Boy 93, I can see why. I mean, anybody see this guy's picture, for Christ's sake? It's disgraceful. It's horrible. You know what I mean? It makes me want to throw up nasty chicken grease and corn oil and cream of wheat with like 5-day-old cereal and stomach plasma with this slack-jawed looking son of a bitch that just, sat here and called me a disgusting racial derogatory name, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Who else we got going on? Who else we got? Some idiot over here trying to talk garbage. Who else we got, engineer? Do we got anybody else? We got Antony, a general, okay? Give me a break. Who else we got? We got Donkey Fister. We got, Jesus Christ. I mean, look at these sick freaking names, for Christ's sake. I'm just going to say a couple more. Deucegar, Cosmo CB. Who else? Who else? That's it. That's enough, all right? That's just about enough. Let's get to Radio Graffiti, for Christ's sake, all right? Now, once again, folks, when I call your number or your name, when I call your number or your name, you better, and I mean you better have something off the top of the head. I'm sick and tired of you scumbags, not saying a goddamn thing, or you're saying send fragments, or you're saying some brony crap. I mean, I've said this time and time again, and I'm going to say it again. You goddamn bronies, all you goddamn trolls, all you scumbags, you're a bigger pain in the ass than a sticky shit. I mean, don't you understand that? I'm just saying, Anyway, let me just get to Radio Graffiti, for Christ's sake. All right, let's start. 208 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I think you're a left-wing liberal loser.
484 Radio Graffiti.
Surprise! But
504 Radio Graffiti.
Rarity is the best pony.
Now, shut up, you stupid brony jerk dick. 478 Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, baby, I'd murder somebody too if they try to steal my welfare check, baby.
Now, get that stupid dick. Get him off, for Christ's sake, some ghetto-fied loser. All right, that's the last thing we need is some ghetto-fied, entitlement-collecting piece of trash. 407 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, I got 7 welfare checks. You mad?
Yeah, you sound like some stupid, half a tard that's probably not even getting your daddy's collection money from child support. 516 Radio Graffiti. Yeah, that was lame. These are getting lame, guys. 315 Radio Graffiti.
God, I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these? The man.
Jesus Christ. 708 Radio Graffiti.
Nobody cares about your opinion, you fucking loser.
Yeah, have you heard your voice, for Christ's sake? I mean, was that a man? Was that a man or a bull dyke? Jesus Christ. 786 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Joe Zecchi, my main man right there in UK.
Yeah, you got a shout out to Dozeki out there. Who else we got? We got Dunlop, Radio Graffiti. Yeah, you're the best around. There's nothing gonna ever bring me down. Yeah, it's a good song. Anyway, hey, let me tell you something else. That movie by Ralph Macchio and Miyagi. That'll be the best Karate Kid, all right? This Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith's kid, this remake, what an utter disgrace of cinematic history. You understand? I mean, just took a dirty yellow bubbly piss right on this great cinematic masterpiece called Karate Kid. I mean, Karate Kid ain't supposed to have cornrows, baby. They're not supposed to have cornrows. Jesus Christ. Let me see. Who else? Let's continue going here. 614 Radio Graffiti.
Big Dragon for the win.
Stupid idiot. Irish guy, Radio Graffiti.
Hello.
Okay. 443 Radio Graffiti. Get it queued up right there, Fruit Bowl. 111 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I think when you were coughing earlier, you were trying to conceal that you're a reptilian.
Oh, shut up. Shut your stupid mouth with all that reptilian shape-shifting crap, all right? It's stupid, it's silly, and anybody who believes it should have their head examined. Area code 208, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, stop puffing mercury, you melting.
Shut up. El Foxo, Radio Graffiti. We can't understand you. Tazeki, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I just want to say I like your new logo. Shout out to the chap that gave me one, and fuck Goofy Bone. Thanks very much.
Hey, thanks a lot, Tazeki. Avid listener, avid caller, man. What's up? 630, Radio Graffiti. Yeah, you just play with your Peter Popper. 504, Radio Graffiti. Yeah, enough Nyan Kitty ass clown, all right? Get something a little bit more original, all right? 712, Radio Graffiti.
It's pronounced Canada, not Canada.
Well, first of all, I can't understand you with your government-subsidized phone. You're coming in all statically. And secondly, excuse me, I mean, Canada? I mean, what's wrong with you idiots in that ice hole? I mean, it seems like you just take such offense when I basically rip on Canada for what it is. It's nothing more than a bunch of dumb idiots that hump dead moose out here and go, it's good, it's good, all the freaking time, all right? So go shove a stupid maple leaf up your dingleberry-ridden anal passage because I could care less about Canada, all right? Stupid morons. 804, Radio Graffiti.
Puma needs to know, do you like Pegasus ponies or unicorn?
Stupid brony. 201, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. 304, Radio Graffiti.
I have 5 bombs, and they are all going to kill you.
That's stupid. 563, Radio Graffiti.
Authentic tacos for the win. Fluttershy for president.
912, Radio Graffiti.
You won my penis.
You stupid, disgusting piece of trash. 509, Radio Graffiti.
Raisin bread.
All right, whatever the hell that was supposed to mean. 601, Radio Graffiti. Stupid idiot. 918, Radio Graffiti. 717, Radio Graffiti.
Hold on, I'm taking a dump.
You're taking a dump? Who gives a crap if you're taking a dump? Take the phone out your ass. How about that? 267, Radio Graffiti.
You're awesome, Ghost.
Hey, thanks a lot. 323, Radio Graffiti.
Oh, Ghost, I want you so badly. Oh.
Jesus Christ. 405, Radio Graffiti. Taking too long, you idiot. 541, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck My Little Pony. Give me capitalism or give me death.
Hell yeah, I heard that. 256, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas. Fuck you, little starving.
Let's not start with that goddamn song, all right? Let's not start. 832, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, do I get another minute?
No. 407, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck the other 407 caller.
Yeah, I heard that. 209, Radio Graffiti. And all you assholes that say that I'm racist, hey, it's the truth. Oh, you stupid, dumb, sick sons of bitches. You're trying to re-edit? You're trying to re-edit me now, you idiots? You idiots are not only spreading slanderous lies about me, now you're re-editing. Now you're re-editing crap, for Christ's sake. You know what? I'm sick of this crap. I'm giving you idiots 3 hours of my goddamn life. I'm shooting pearls to you idiots. I'm giving you shout-outs. I'm giving you radio graffiti. And this is the kind of crap that you do. This is the kind of crap that you do. You crony piece of crap. Damn it. I'm not a racist, for Christ's sake. I'm not a racist. I'm a nice guy. And you people sit here and shoot these stupid, slanderous lies about me, and you people know it. You people know it. You stupid sacks of crap. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. I'm not a goddamn racist, man. Everybody knows that I'm a melting pot of friendship. I have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be black. A whole bunch of friends that happen to be Mexican, all right? A whole bunch of friends that happen to be Oriental. A bunch of friends that happen to be WAP and Kraut and Camel Jockey, all right? So don't call me a goddamn racist. I'm a melting pot of friendship, you sack of shit. I want you to etch that in your goddamn brains, all right? I do not appreciate, I want to repeat this, and I want to get this across. I do not appreciate the goddamn YouTube videos that you sorry sacks of crap are putting out about me. I do not appreciate it. I mean, I'm a capitalist, for Christ's sake, man. I'm a capitalist. I deserve the respect accorded that goddamn title. I mean, I'm a capitalist, goddammit. Oh, Jesus Christ. You people are unappreciative, I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna shoot pearls to your goddamn piece of crap, man. Give me the mic. Give me the There's crap everywhere. This goddamn crap. I'm gonna have to call that damn Mexican woman to come in here and clean my goddamn office. I got crap all over the goddamn place, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Got a mess everywhere, for Christ's sake. All right, I'm just gonna take a step back. Let me take a step back. Let me try to breathe in and breathe out, and we're trying to go on to radio graffiti and see what's happening. Just breathe in, breathe out, you know, just. All right, I've calmed down now. You gotta take deep breaths, you know, just. All right. Let me move on to radio graffiti, and hopefully we don't have any more goddamn stupid milky lickers in there sitting here and piss me off. Area code 484, radio graffiti. Melting pot of friendship. Here we go with the goddamn remixes again. Oh, yeah, very funny. Ha, 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 really funny. 609, radio graffiti.
Ghost, I love your show, but why are you so racist?
I'm not a goddamn racist, all right, broad? Now get in the kitchen and make your man something to eat. 630, radio graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, see you at the Klan meeting.
Oh, yeah, you're real funny, you stupid fruit bowl. I'll probably see you in some damn bathroom tapping your toe underneath the shit stall is probably where I find your ass, you fruit bowl. 208, radio graffiti.
Stop up in Mercury, you racist bigot.
I couldn't even understand you with all that cock in your mouth. 804, Radio Graffiti.
Fun junk bronies, muffin.
Yeah, that was a horrible representation to the fruit bowl demographic that you call bronies. 903, Radio Graffiti. Now, you're just playing with your pecker shaft once again. Shut up. Just shut up. It's too late. 912, Radio Graffiti.
You're racist.
Yeah, I'm not racist, all right? Get that through your goddamn head. I'm not a damn racist. I'm a melting pot of friendship. It's known throughout the internet. It's known throughout the world. 267, Radio Graffiti.
What's up, Ghost?
How's it going? 405, Radio Graffiti. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are we playing, grab ass over there? Huh? A bunch of guys over there playing grab ass? 314, Radio Graffiti. And I can't even understand what the hell that was. 201, Radio Graffiti.
I'm burping derp. I'm pooping. I'm pooping.
Jesus Christ. Maybe you need to, eat a little bit more fruit. 423, Radio Graffiti.
I like muffins.
Hopefully that makes you poop better. 920, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, yeah, I'd like to give a shout-out to...
We don't care who you have to give a shout-out to, all right? You sound fruity anyway. You're probably taking in the pooper from whoever you're giving a shout-out to. 504, Radio Graffiti.
Rarity is the manliest pony. Don't deny it, Ghost.
Now, shut up, all right? Just shut your stinking My Little Pony loving hole. 516, Radio Graffiti. Not funny. 209, Radio Graffiti. The Who sucks, all right? That has got to be one of the most weakest bands from that particular time. The Who? Really? The Who? Jesus Christ. And then Pete Townsend for that stupid... That's another pedophile asshole. No wonder you like him, huh? You like the Pete Townsend? Huh? Oh, don't know. I was just looking at child pornography for educational purposes only. That's what all I was doing. I'm Pete Townsend. That's all I was doing, educational. I was writing a book. Stupid idiot. The Who sucks, all right? And there's a whole bunch of other English bands that are a lot better than the freaking Who, for Christ. The Who? The Who? Jesus Christ. Let's take some Skype callers. Old Applesauce, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, can I stick 10 feet into your ass?
You sick son of a bitch. Discard Skype, Radio Graffiti.
Vote for Patton or Beckman.
Man, we couldn't understand you, you stupid moron. Mohi, Radio Graffiti.
Goofy Bones is a brony. Just learned.
Shut up. The Lone Skittle, Radio Graffiti.
Yo, Ghost, me and my niggas are gonna stab you off for being racist.
Oh, I'm really scared now, you stupid moron. All right? I have a bean pie waiting for you if you get over here and make it. Scott David, what's up, Radio Graffiti?
Yo, American Army is a great game.
Stupid idiot. 512, Radio Graffiti.
Story all about how my life.
That meme's old, asshole. Get with the now. 111, Radio Graffiti. Well, you're playing with your Peter Popper. 347, what's up, Radio Graffiti?
Hello.
Goodbye, Fruit Bowl. Let's see who else. 111, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, can you please take your racist NWO show off the air?
Oh, shove it up your ass. Here we go again. Now we got these supposed alternative media knob gobblers that are going to come in here and say, oh, your NWO show, yeah. Shut up. Just shut your stupid, stinking, smelly, bad period hole out there. Shut up. Jesus Christ. Who else we got? Who else do we have, engineer? All right, 563 Radio Graffiti. Stupid idiot. We got Melvin, Radio Graffiti.
Pinky boy, will I get a hug? Kill your family, kill your family, kill...
Stupid idiot. 575 Radio Graffiti. Man, you're taking too long too, Milky Liquor. We got Clauso, Radio Graffiti. You're just playing with your Peter Popper, too. 903, Radio Graffiti. Why call, you stupid, dumb, no personality having deaf mute cum gurglers? Why call if you are not going to say a goddamn thing, you stupid moron? 405, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, local song.
Sorry, sack of crap. Get him off with that stupid song. It's enough of that song. You come down here to Texas and say that out in the open and see if you don't get a first-class Texas ass beating, boy. 323, Radio Graffiti. What? Idiot. Couldn't hear you, sorry. 732, Radio Graffiti.
I got some popsicles in the basement for you.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. We got trans testicles now? 920, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, yeah, I want to give everybody on Funny Junk on the Brony page a...
Shut up, you brony idiots, all right? You're sick in the head. Get it through your stupid, over-feminine-voiced heads, all right? I mean, haven't you ever wondered, bronies, why you were always weaker than the average athletic male, physically? You had, feminine physical attributes. Haven't you ever wondered why you never had bass in your voice? Because you had this over-feminine, stupid little voice, for Christ's sake, all right? It's because you're a sick, twisted idiot, and you should just fess up to the fact that you take it in the pooper, and instead of trying to be pseudo about it by saying, oh, I like My Little Pony, why don't you just say, hey, I take it in the pooper, all right, I'm going to, fruit bowl clubs, all right, I'm listening to music like this. Go ahead and put on some fruit bowl music there, engineer. Put on some fruit bowl music so these idiots can prance around, all right? Put it on. Put on some gay club music for these idiots, all right? Because they love it. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I bet you the bronies are loving this crap. I bet you they're waxing their carrot. I bet you they're waxing their carrot to this crap, you stupid brony. Huh? I bet you every fruit bowl that's listening to my voice right now, their asshole just puckered right now. Because they're sick. In which the pursuit of all values. You like this, huh? Money, success, fame, glamour has either been discredited or destroyed. Yeah. Hey, money, success, fame, glamour. Yeah, you know it, huh? You fruit bowl, look at this. Look at this. You're shaking your old fruity asses to it, are you? You're fruit bowls. I didn't realize the fruit bowl contingent that's out here in America. That's out here throughout the world, for Christ's sake. Look at the people in the chat room. They're loving this crap, huh? They're loving it. Look at these people. They're sick. These are these damn bronies, for Christ's sake. These are these goddamn bronies, for Christ's sake. All right, turn it off, engineer. Shut it off. Shut it off. We're going to take 2 more callers for Radio Graffiti, and then we're closing it down. And let me tell you something, the last 2 people that I call on, you better bring the lulls. If not, you're a waste of human flesh, and you might as well just hang yourself because you have no significance to the human condition. 501, Radio Graffiti.
You're a fucking atheist.
I'm not an atheist, asshole. 208, Radio Graffiti.
Anti-Semitic melting pot of racism.
I am a melting pot of friendship, you stupid loser, and don't you forget it. Don't all you idiots all over the internet ever forget it. Stupid morons. Anyway, folks, follow me on Twitter, all right? Ghost Politics is the name to follow, all right? Give me a follow on Twitter and tweet at me, man. Let me know what's up, all right? I like to be on Twitter, saying a couple of tweets every now and then. Let me know what's up. Break bread with me. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what's popping, baby. You understand? Let me know what's going on, baby. We got about a minute 25 left. Before we leave, folks, once again, Ghost Politics, let me know what's up. And if you happen to be an independent artist, or if you happen to know somebody who's in a band or some kind of a music artist of some sort, let me know. All right? As a matter of fact, let me know who they are. Send me a YouTube link to them so that we can actually have them played during the during the breaks. You know what I mean? So we can plug some indie bands out here so that these goddamn recording industries don't have a monopoly on creativity. It's bad enough that the recording industry is sitting over here prying into our internet privacy with our ISPs. We, as the digital community, as the internet, need to promote those that are being creative and that are actually expressing it via this great fiber optically connected world we call the internet. Follow me on Twitter, Ghost Politics. And once again, if you haven't had your fix, go to the on-demand episodes. Every episode I have ever conducted is on demand at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right? blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I've got every damn episode I've ever conducted in my goddamn internet chat career right there. All right? I'm going to be back tomorrow, folks. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing some kind of show, tinkering around with the show a little bit. We may do some outlandish, shocking-like things, folks, so I want you all to be here spectating that. Make sure to spread it around like wildfire. Make sure to let everybody know that we're in effect in the house on True Capitalist Radio broadcast, all right? It's no joke, all right? Remember, all of the people that are listening in right now, all of the people that found True Capitalist Radio, they found it purely organically, baby, all right? I mean, this is all digital, all right? Woo! I'm not joking, man. I'm not joking. I mean, this is pure worldwide digital viral video, viral show, viral everything, baby. And I love being a part of it, baby. I love being a part of it, all right? It's only Monday. It's the beginning of the week. I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I hope to see you here next time. I broadcast every Monday through Friday, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, all right? Unless I take the day off or something, which I occasionally do, all right? So once again, Ghost Politics is the name to follow. Let me know what's going on. Send me a tweet. I'm out of here. I'm back tomorrow, all right? I am back tomorrow. And after this, it's Miller time, baby. I love being a capitalist. What can I say? I love living lavish. I love living lavish, and I'm going to live lavish until the day I die. And I hope that you are listening and living lavish, too. I'm out of here, baby. It's a great life. Bella Vita, baby.
You've been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central. Or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it.
That isn't just the sound of the all-new 2016 Mercedes-Benz GLC being put through its paces. It's the sound of innovation. The innovation behind one of the most advanced SUVs on the road today. With multiple driving modes, a suite of intelligent drive systems, and a technology-filled cabin that sets new standards in modern luxury. This is what innovation sounds like. Now, discover what it feels like in a 2016 Mercedes-Benz GLC.
Some equipment described as optional.